gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, I like light skin, that's like hello. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, I like light skin, that's like hello. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. If there's anywhere in the world it could be, but shows it right here with me, the BABG OG, man. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Hey, we back, baby. We back. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Back like we never left. And we'll go ahead and get into this thing, man. Now, as y'all can hear, man, last night, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I lost my voice, so I couldn't go live. So I didn't medicate it up or whatever, so on and so forth. So bear with me. But still gonna give y'all that live stream I said I was gonna give you. Which y'all know how, what I'm saying, how the Lord works. And lo and behold, in between the time yesterday and today, we had this phenomenon happen to where, again, man, listen, again, this isn't to the hoes. I don't care about the hoes. I'm talking about black man, this is for you. Young black man, this is for you. Okay. For you brothers out here that's listening, still listening to these motherfuckers telling you that you should be trying to get a wife. You should be out here trying to provide 100% and, take care of a woman, provide, protect, put your life on the line, and all this other shit, and trust these individuals with your seed and your lineage, brother. I got some news for you. Okay. Now, again, we've come to the conclusion that by the numbers, in order for all black men to be happy, some black men are going to have to date and mate out. Okay. And for you guys that want to do that, brother, I am in full support. Okay. There's no dick policing going on over here. And I suggest you tell anybody that motherfucker has something to say to you about where and what you do with your penis. Okay. So where we at? Y'all, it's been a minute. Y'all give me a second. I gotta find my shit. Okay, you know what to tell them.
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis.
What's going on, man? Hey, do me a favor, man. Hit the like button as y'all come in, bro. Hit the like button for me. Y'all know it's been a minute, so YouTube ain't gonna show me no love on this thing, man. But the more quicker y'all hit this like button, the more people get in here. We can have the conversation. And let's just go ahead and show you, bro. Let's go ahead and show it to you. Let's go ahead and get it to you. Hot off the press. Okay. Now, this was my opinion on it. And plenty of brothers after me now have gave their opinions. So let's see. And now that's it. Everything new. There we go. I mean, here we go. Like here you go. Now, this fine young gentleman right here, according to the person that posted this is his cousin. And this man is serving multiple life sentences. I want to say at least 2, if not 3. But let's just go through the comments, right? Let's go through the comments. Let's look at this. Let's see. Okay. And of course, look, this post just shows how niggas be mad at anything. My cousin was handsome before he was a felon. These bitches was gonna flop regardless. Just get your money up and not your funny up at the weirdo ass niggas. Now, mind you, this person right here is horrible. Okay. They had 7,000 followers. In this post alone, they've jumped up to 8,000 plus. Okay. Now, as you can see, the brother got the jailhouse scrubs on. Okay. I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, that nurse niggas got to be careful out here, man. Hey, man, you better be checking y'all hospitals. Y'all better make sure, because if I'm a motherfucking nigga escaping from prison, I'm just gonna run to the hospital, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put me a little mask on or whatever. Carry some motherfucking bedpans and bed sheets around. You know, until it's time to get off shift, and I'm out. I'm in the wind. So hey, be careful out here, nurse niggas. Shout out to the nurses, man. Shout out to the male nurses, man. Y'all are much needed and appreciated. Okay. But yeah, let's go through. Okay. And you know, jailhouse poses, and the bitches are going wild. Now, according to them, now again, this nigga is just any regular old ugly ass nigga to me. Okay, like every other nigga. But according to these women, this man is the epitome, the peak, the precipice of attractiveness. Okay. And again, I don't know who or how. Y'all hold. I can't zoom in on this because it's already. But y'all see this, right? Who is braiding this nigga's hair? Who's braiding his dreads in jail? In order for you to get those right there like that, somebody's got to braid them. So we know what that means, right? What does that mean, folks? Okay, for this man to be a killer, all right, and to have them twists inside his dreads, that means somebody he braid them up and then he take them down. And I don't. Last time I checked, they ain't got no hairstylists in prison.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
The brother got life, so you already know, brother. Oh shit, brother. Okay, brother fucker. Okay, he's a brother fucker, man. All right, you're a brother fucker. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. This nigga got a life sentence, so he's definitely done said, hey man, listen, all right, pussy, same thing. Syrup or jelly, all that good shit. All right, but let's get to the comments, man. Let's look. So this is the person that posted, and this is allegedly her cousin. And then more pics, right? More pics, all right. And this looks like a little fellow Federation nigga too. He's not that tall. Looking at from here to here, nah. I wish he had something by a doorway or something for me to see. But again, man, prison nigga poses. All right. Now, let me see if she gets to the details. How long he got? He got 359 years. Listen, this is his cousin. Listen, can y'all see this? Let me enlarge this up. Let me enlarge in this. Okay. Now, 359 years. He's a 3-time murderer, sister. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen this. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know y'all seen this. A 3-time murderer. Okay. All right. This nigga was doing the murder man dance before the murder man. 3 times. 3 life sentences. All right. Oh, hell. Can he have conjugal visits? I ain't sending this 300 for nothing. You know. This, and again, listen. Of course, everybody will act like this is jokes and shit and so on and so forth. Bro, if men were to say any of this shit, bro, all right? But no, bitch, again, there's truths that's said in jest, okay? Jest, G-E-S-T-E, meaning like it's a joke, but not really, okay? All right? Like when Kanye said, what did he say? Somebody you want to have a threesome or something, you know what I mean? Unless you know what I'm saying, unless you're serious, you know what I mean? And shout out to my man EDN, this brother right here stays, but niggas in them suits, man. Again, the suit niggas was just niggas in suits. All right, you got brothers in here that's coming along, all right. And this one right here, so we're gonna jump to this one here. Now, I ended up replying to this one. I see men folk are disappointed by the comments, yet Mugshot Shawty's has 500K followers and similar threads. Now, to her point, she don't understand that she hurt her argument. Mugshot Shawty, as you said, 514K followers. All right. 514K followers. That's dedicated of nothing but females. All right. Nothing but females that are inmates in jail or whatever. All right. Every now and again, you to get a nigga to put up a thing or whatever. They put out mugshots of these females that are moderately attractive to whatever. And let's go through and look. 100K views, 1.K likes. 228K views, 3K likes. 90K, 700 likes, 32K. You getting the picture, right? 107K. All right. This is a 500K follower account. 170K, 2.4K likes. Okay, you getting the picture, right? So we getting it. Let me try to find one that's moderately high. This one right here, really high. Old girl right here, she, you know what I'm saying? She got the, the ambiguous race thing going or whatever, la la la. 558K, 9.1K likes. All right. Now this is a count with 500K people, mostly men that are going to follow this and like this. You know, women like those accounts too. Now let's go back. Again, this woman right here. Does it show me? Yeah. You see this? 8,000 followers. Okay. And mind you, this was done yesterday, November 21st. Yesterday. All right. 9.6 million views. Okay. 27K likes. Okay. 27K likes. And now let me go to the point I had to make to old girl. All right. So let me go back to me. All right. And shout out to CJ King. I did find his account. If y'all guys want to follow this brother, follow him. The brother that posted the I'm the prize thing. Remember how the brother CJ King that graduated law school wasn't nobody and didn't did nothing special? These hoes are finished. Right. And this brother's account to this day, to that same post he got right here, he has 1,000 likes on it. And you know, who knows how it won't give me the metrics on it, but nothing in comparison. Right. So, I had to put the little Shannon Sharp meme in there to do that. But now let's go back. Let me see. Stop sharing real quick. Now, go back one more. Here we go. Now, she posted the thing about the Mugshot Shawty's thing, right? I see the men folk disappointed. La la la. Here we go. And this is my reply. She doesn't even understand, or she proved the point. An account dedicated to prison women with 500K followers doesn't have one tweet, 8.1 million views, 27K likes compared to the random account under 8K followers. This is a race or culture thing. Everybody makes excuses for the shit that's clear as day. The hoes and some of you niggas are addicted to criminals. You call the man that deemed the world most attractive corny and not all that. But a murderer in prison nigga is the best looking nigga ever. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here. Again, man, this is why I tell you, bro, don't listen to these hoes, dog. Okay. Once you understand that, once you understand that, again, women are chameleons, women are survivalists, women to be whoever, whatever, whenever, motherfucking Maxwell and this motherfucker to survive. Okay. All right. And they are more creatures of motherfucking pleasure and instant gratification, satisfaction, all the shit they claim men to be. Bro, that's what it is. That's the biggest finesse of all. Listen, men are called like these fucking sexual deviants and these fucking what do you call them motherfuckers? What do you call the people addicted to sex? Nymphomaniacs and shit or whatever, la la la. Like men are just so sex obsessed and men are just can't control their impulses. And the thing and truth of the matter is, no, that's never been the truth. It's always been women. Women have always been the ones that have problems with impulse control. Well, how do you quantify this, Fantastic? How do you say this? Well, for one, again, finances. This is the reason why women are broke as fuck. Black women especially. They don't know how to fucking manage their money. You know what I'm saying? You give them some money and there's everything about them is like now, want. Hey, spend. All right. And then after all the money fucked up, all right. Now, well, what am I gonna do? Can somebody send me a GoFundMe? Can somebody bless my Cash App? I gotta feed these children. Remember when the bitch fucking ended up stranded somewhere? I think she took like a trip to Vegas or she took a trip to something. NBA All-Star weekend. I think that's what it was. And the bitch only had enough for the one-way ticket, and then she fucked all the money off and she didn't have enough money to get back. And the bitch put up a GoFundMe to get a one-way plane ticket back, and she got like $5,000, some crazy shit. Bro, pussy is undefeated. All right. I'm the first to admit that. All right. All right, pussy is undefeated because there's always be some simp ass nigga out there that's going to motherfucking help. And women are always going to motherfucking be there, even when they don't have nothing themselves, get to another nothing ass bitch. Okay? Bitch can have nothing. Penny to her name, bro. And she gonna motherfucking cut that penny in half, give it to another nothing ass bitch. Why? Because they have, again, that helps her interests. I think that's where a lot of men get lost in. They don't understand it. Well, man, how is the sisterhood so strong? And how is the bro? On code, bitches are on code. And bitches jump other bitches anytime they get off code. Anytime another fucking woman get out of pocket and points out the fucking hypocrisy, points out the motherfucking the shiesty ass evil just ways of women, all the other women jump her. Right? Even when she dead ass wrong. Even if it's against children, even if it's just the most diabolical shit ever. Like this shit. Any woman that had anything negative to say, they was on her ass. Right? And what makes it so fucked up is, again, where are the good women at? You know what I mean? But again, that's a cultural thing. That the main thing about the black community, the community, FBA, ADOS, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man, is that the cultural shit that don't really matter and it's secondary or, you know what I'm saying, third, fourth, fifth, 10th down the line, that's what niggas worry about first. Niggas not worried about family. Niggas not worried about morals or principles, standards, any of those things. Niggas worry about motherfucking dancing, music, slang, fashion. You know, this is the shit that niggas fight over the internet and fight tooth and nail, cultural appropriation, hairstyles. Motherfucker, are you serious? Yes. And yes, niggas are dead ass serious. All right. Yes, niggas and bitches are dead ass serious because why? Again, that's what you are taught. That's what you are learned. That's what they learn you. Okay. So the problem and the issue comes when unlearning all of those bad habits and all of those things that are fucking just superficial as fuck and actually start working on what we're talking about over here. And again, establishing some order, discipline, you know what I mean? Overall motherfucking progress, success. all that shit, man. Financial, political, social, all of the fucking foundational makings of a person, niggas can't even explain it to you. Can't even have a conversation about it. And even when you do, you get weak ass niggas like this. Hold on. Let me see. You get weak ass niggas like this. Whenever you dare step up as a man should, and say what a man needs to say, there's another lesser man that comes in and fucking goes with the shit. Just get in where you fit in, bro. It's not that deep. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with you niggas. That's what's wrong with you niggas. And again, you know what I'm saying? This is a nigga that looks like again a BBW nigga. This is like a trans man. I'm not really go in on the brother. It is what it is. But this mentality right here of pretty much shut the fuck up, nigga, and let us party, let us drink, let us smoke, let us have fun, let us just just participate in the niggerdom. This is why niggas will never get nowhere, and this is why black men, okay, that are about something are leaving niggas the fuck alone. Okay. Let me see what this brother talking about. Devin D. Let's see. Hold on. So we got Devin D in the chat. Devin D. Passport bros already turned themselves into targets. Overseas hoes gonna do them dirty, brother. So do you really think that overseas hoes gonna do them dirtier than hoes here? Really, brother? Like y'all, do y'all think about shit before y'all say it? And this is why I say, brother, and brother, I mean, it was all due respect, brother. Wait. Yeah, but either way, man, look, I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, y'all be saying this shit, man. That again, bro, if you're not a passport bro, if you're not traveling and you think niggas is doing whatever or doing lesser than, why do you care? Why even bring them up? Why bring them up? They can't be harming the black community because again, they're leaving it alone to some degree, not completely and totally. Because again, I mean, again, I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? My shit international. I can go anywhere in this world and get the motherfucking pussy. Okay? Anywhere you motherfucker drop me at, you know what I'm saying? And not pay for it. Most importantly, I got to make sure I put that in there. Never pay for no pussy, never will. Right? So, but most importantly with this, hold on, let me go back. Let me share this again. All right. This was the comment I left. And brothers are, this is why I tell y'all, man, brothers are waking up. Brothers are really waking up. I just made it this morning. All right. And more brothers than not are starting to understand and see this, man. This is about you, black man. I'm not worried about them hoes, dog. Those are lost causes. Those are motherfuckers wandering in the wilderness. I'm not. Women are not made or meant to be leaders in the first place. So if I was trying to talk to the women in order to lead, that would make me a poor example of a man, a person not fit for leadership. Okay. And a person that has no business talking about anything when it comes to progress, success, any of those things, right? So this is why I say, man, when niggas come along, y'all talking to pussy, y'all begging hoes, bro, I'm not negotiating with no bitches, man. I don't. I don't. I don't negotiate with not a woman on this fucking planet, dog. It's what I want, and can you give it to me or can you not? If you can't give it to me, hey, it is what it is. Have a nice day. Have a nice life. Whatever we may have been doing at the time, whatever, hey, I appreciate you. Hey, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So and so. But when our time is over, it's over. And hopefully you're adult enough to, like I'm adult enough to just take that for what it is, and we both go our separate ways on in life. All right. The gaslighting again, though. Like I said, let me read this out. Or actually, let me enlarge this so you guys can see this. And this is what we talk about here, man. That's why I keep telling y'all, a little motherfucker like me, a little nobody, all right, a little nobody, All right, I don't even got 2,000 followers on what's the name? Come on, man. Look, shout out Silencer. I appreciate you, brother. Hey, man, if you lie, you steal. If you steal, brother, come on now. Come on, man. It's my first show back, man. Show me some motherfucking love, man. Hit the like button, bro. All right. If you lie, you steal. If you steal, you will most certainly kill, man. Come on. Hit the like button.
Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man.
Oh God, shout out to Woquill, the Greyhound Bros, huh, man. Hey, I call them the Shopping Plaza Bros, bro. I call them the Shopping Plaza Bros. Cause listen, these same niggas, bro, that's talking the Greyhound Bros, the Shopping Plaza Bros, the Figueroa Bros, the Strip Club Bros. All you niggas that's tricking here domestically. All you niggas that's throwing money away and paying these hoes domestically. All right. The OnlyFans bros. Bro, get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm not trying to hear that shit. We don't believe you need more people. More of you niggas is buying pussy here. All right? More of you niggas, man. Shout out to Passport OG. Appreciate you, brother. I greatly love this message. I greatly appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Passport OG in the building. Yeah, Brayhawk. Shout out to Greyhound, bro. Shout out to Woquill. Woquill, brother, you win the internet for the day, brother. You win the internet for the day, man. I'm gonna steal that when I make sure I give you my I'm gonna give you give you your credit, brother. Link, everything's wrong with OnlyFans, brother. If you paying for the possibilities of pussy, okay? RIP Alan Roger Curry. Okay. If you paying for the possibilities of pussy, brother, brother. Damn. I can't do my shit, man. That's my last stop try for today. Brother, you're wrong. You are wrong, shipmate. Okay. Again, black men is elite gaslighting we exposed. The two main defenses are y'all do the same thing for women in prison, and y'all hating because he's getting more attention to you in prison. The truth is very rarely a viral woman prisoner we comment, and then even then she doesn't have a multiple life sentences for killing people. Then the shame attack is somehow free niggas are jealous of a nigga that will literally die in prison cell and most likely fuck other niggas along the way is just beyond comedy. Bro, laugh at these hoes' face, man. Laugh at them. Laugh. Hard laugh. Like pass out, nigga. Laugh when these hoes say that shit. Bitch, I am free. I can get woman pussy, not no bussy. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go buy a bar soap today just for dropping in the shower and picking up. Okay? I'm gonna go buy a bar soap just to drop it in my shower and pick it up and just sit it on the thing. Never use it. Don't use it to wash my body, just for dropping and picking up to remind myself of how safe my asshole is. Okay? I never got to worry about that. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Never. Shout out to Woquill, man. I work in fraud. I see the payments. We monitor 304's account. It's 100 times more triggering in the U.S. than y'all think it is. Bro, listen, bro. Listen. Hey, shout out to Woquill, brother. I know, bro. Woquill, I've been through this. And that's why I say this, man. That's why I say, listen. And shout out to the tricky niggas. Again, I got way more respect for the tricky niggas that's actually out here paying for the pussy and getting the pussy versus you niggas that's out here being sugar daddies. And that's long-term tricking. I have no respect for you niggas. You niggas that's affording a bitch whole lifestyle. You paying rent. You paying all her bills. You paying phone bill. You paying this. And then, bro, you sharing that pussy with niggas that's getting it for free. At least the trick nigga know that's dealing with the hoe that everybody paying, bro. Everybody got to go. All right? Or at least 99% of them. Y'all that's dealing with these casual bitches and so on and so forth and got these fucking arrangements to where, oh, you're going to pay her rent, you're going to pay her car note, you're going to pay this, you're going to pay that, la, la, la. The girlfriend experience, bro, you a motherfucking fool, bro. This bitch out here taking your money and spending it on her real nigga. Bro, that'll never be me. Never. Never. Yeah, Bubba, so stand by man. Listen, Bluff City Nerd, brother, it's already free, bro. Listen, bitch, I see you, bro. I could literally, if I wanted to, bro, make a compilation, make it OnlyFans of just other bitches OnlyFans, dog, nigga, and give it away to you for free. Start me an OnlyFans accounts and just do the fucking 2-minute clips and 3-minute clips. Bitch, y'all be doing the most in these fucking 2 minutes on just Twitter alone. What are we talking about here? What the fuck I'm gonna, bitch? I already got my nut off of that. what I'm gonna pay the fucking $15.99 for? Bitch, all the shit you doing and just the preview is enough for me, bitch. Bitch, I'm sounding like Moneybag Yo just off of, like, you know, and then even more, the fuck, bro, there are still a lot of free porn accounts. And then this business do free porn for fucking whatever. So I don't even get it, man. Shout out to Dick Thug, man. Preach for the 10. It's like 3 billion women outside of America. America only has little under 170 million. Saying that women outside the country retreat, saying most will. I don't think they math it. Brother, they never do. And again, this is how you tell these niggas, these are brothers that are lost, man. All right? These are brothers that are lost. You just lost, man. They just don't know. They really don't have, they don't see the large picture. They don't see the large picture, man. They don't see the large picture, bro. They don't. And this is why I tell you, man, I come to you brothers, man, humble and, you know, as not a teacher, but a man that's just learning life just like everybody else, bro, and give you my experience and my perception and the things I learn and I pick up, bro, because you don't know what you don't know. You just don't. You don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I case in point, I was in Dubai, man. Hey, shout out to Dubai, man. Prayers up for Dubai, bro. Apparently, bro, right after I left Dubai, they had a crazy ass flood. Put a one in the chat if y'all heard about that shit, man. Put a one in the chat if y'all heard, bro. It's crazy over in Dubai right now. Dubai is like flooded for the first time, and it was crazy. So, man, shout out to Dubai. But I got my son something, right? And I thought it was like a necklace. Turns out it's not a fucking necklace. It's like prayer beads. It's not really for wearing. It's for carrying. So it's something you like put around your wrist and your arm, like the dude from fucking Inuyasha, right? So it's not something for wearing around your neck. It's something for wearing around your wrist, right? And the whole time though, I'm looking at it, it looks like a necklace until I go to put it over my son's head, a kid's head, and the shit don't fit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. You really don't know what you don't know, and your perception of things and so on and so forth, how the shit looks to you, and you looking at it the wrong way. You just don't know it. You have to learn otherwise. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's wild, bro. It's wild. Brother tagged me in it yesterday. And I saw it, man. It's pretty bad, bro. But yeah, man. That whole concept of the black man being jealous of a free black man being jealous of a nigga that's doing 3 life sentences. Okay. If this nigga getting reincarnated, they gonna find him and put him back in a cell 2 times. All right. No finesse. All right. What the fuck do I have to be jealous of? All the pussy. If 1 million of you hoes, 8 million of you bitches, 8 million. I promise you, y'all fucking some nigga that's out here free right now today. A lot of you. Out of the 8 million of you bitches that like this motherfucking thing, I promise you, y'all fucking a free nigga today. Y'all not going to motherfucking prison. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on the conjugal visit list. Okay? I promise you ain't sitting on that pussy till your man get out. Okay? Or till this nigga get out, which is never every 32nd. Okay? So again, man, what are we talking about here? Why y'all mad at us for pointing out the fucking bullshit? This is how shit get fixed. If you don't point out the problem, how will you ever know there's a problem? And for too long, black men have just put their fucking head down, bro, worked hard, took care of everybody, did what they're supposed to do, been a man, and been quiet and shut the fuck up, and look where it got us. This is the part we mad at with the boomers and, you know, some of the Gen Xers, older Gen Xers, because, hey, I just worked my job. I bring the check home and she paid all the bills. She took care of all the kids. She took care of the highs. She did this, that, and the other and all this. Blah, blah, blah. I worked my job. You know, I retired. And then, you know, I went on to glory. I went on to see the Lord. Black men didn't speak, bro. That's why, and people don't even understand, right? When you had a great orator come along, and even to this day, this is why black preachers are revered so much, is because you find a black man that's brave, bold, and talented enough to speak among the masses. All right, it's naturally catching. Why? Because it's not something the black man was ever meant to do. As a nigga, you're supposed to be quiet, or if you are speaking, it's supposed to be entertaining. And that's the smallest thing, because no matter how big, music and shit is, it's never going to be as big as fucking sports, right? The gladiators were always the fucking, the highest of the high. The gladiators were above the fucking artists. They were above the fucking musicians. And that's the same way it is today. It's just that your gladiators today, your NBA, NFL, MMA, boxing, all these things, right? Those people don't really talk. And if they do talk, it's very, very little in comparison to their actual talent and ability in whatever, and skill in whatever sport they're participating in, right? Musicians talk, but again, they talk mostly through their music. You're not really talking to them or listening to them for their opinions on whatever it's supposed to be or whatever. You're entertained by whatever the music may be and their content of the music, right? But when you get a man, a black man is a professional speaker. That's what he does. Speaks to the people, speaks to the masses, talks about the things that are wrong, talks about the things that need to be fixed. It's naturally captivating. All right, we have to fucking understand that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that shit, right? So this is why now you have more black men stepping out here and not just, free at last, free at last. You know what I'm saying? Not just, the white man, the white man, the white man. And again, for the first time, holding black women to task, telling black women, hey, this shit is fucked up. Y'all need to get the fuck out of the way so we can get where we need to be and fix this shit before it's too late. But unfortunately, man, every day it goes by adds to another day of it being too fucking late. Hey, I greatly appreciate y'all, man. I got 167 people in here. See how many likes I got. And I haven't hit 100 likes. Come on, bro. Come on now. This one right here, man, deserves 200 likes. I know y'all niggas want to get up here and argue and cuss and tell me how I'm lame and I'm mad at the prison niggas, so on and so forth. Hit the like button, nigga. It's free. Captain Cisco, brother, I do believe, brother. I'm a believer. I am with you 1,000%. I am not arguing. I will not argue with you, brother. It is for, again, the righteous, the good. The black man is about success. The black man is about progress. The black man that wants something better for himself. It is too late. It is over. Okay? We are going to have to make our own way. We're going to have to start our own motherfucking lane to get the fuck away from these niggas. Okay? Because one thing you not finna motherfucking tell me, okay, in no way, shape, form, or fashion, is that I'm jealous of a nigga that. This nigga got life. How can I be jealous? Tell me. My voice fucked up, man. I really want to hit that note. Tell me. How can I be jealous of a nigga with life? Please. The nigga that's never gonna see the light of day. Never. He never gonna get out. How can I, as a man, bro, free? All right. But again, this is how far the fucking sisterhood, the hive, the community goes, man. This is how far it goes to fucking protect itself in the motherfucking praising of criminality and these motherfucking ain't shit ass criminal niggas. Okay? I don't give a fuck if this nigga found fucking Jesus, God, Allah, Buddha, and every fucking religious fucking figure in history in his time there. This man cannot be forgiven. Triple murder, triple homicide. Don't even know the details of who or what it was. 3 lives he took. Even in motherfucking just the law of nature, he can never get it back because he only has 1 life to give. He can only die once. This is somebody that bitches was arguing in the comments talking about you don't know who he is as a person and that don't make him a bad person and you're not just supposed to write him off. Well, shit, y'all wrote off the niggas in suits. Y'all had nothing positive to say about black men in suits saying, hey, look, we want to improve the image of black men here. So this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do something positive. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the little boys to the grown men. I didn't see one. Damn, them brothers look good. Thank you, brothers, for this. Anything positive, all negative shit. The only thing you had was bitches talking shit and us trying to defend it. Like, damn, that's how we really feel. That's really what's going on in the hood. For real, for real. Yes, it does. Deleting 3 people gets you more respect than going on a date with a foreigner. You can't, bro. And we stop trying it. Yeah, 3. All 3 of them. Shout out to my Caribbean niggas. You know what I'm saying? Well, Kid Clouds, brother, we got to, because again, this serves, and Kid Clouds, I'm glad you said this. Listen, this serves as 2 points, man, because again, I myself, right? And there's plenty of brothers that still here that want to fight for this shit, man. They're still trying to, the burning, sinking ship. Niggas are still out here motherfucking. Can you listen? Shout out to my my seafarers, man. Shout out to any of my sailors. Bro, you know how crazy it would be for you to motherfucking be trying to shovel water out of a boat and use that same water to put fires out at the same time. So you are trying to motherfucking get the water out the boat, but then the boat is also on fire. So the same water you using to keep from sinking, you gotta dump one out, then you gotta dump one in. You gotta dump one out, you gotta dump one in. That is the black community, bro. Just get off the fucking ship, nigga. Get to the lifeboats. Black man, successful, productive, black man, get to the lifeboats, fam. Get to the lifeboats. Don't worry about nobody else that's still trying to stay on the boat. Niggas on there got their feet kicked up. They smoking joints. They drinking liquor. They twerking. They doing all this shit, bro. Get off the boat, black man. I'm there now. I'm not no SYSBM nigga. I'm not going to claim that it's on and so forth, but I am of the, if you're not a productive fucking black person, okay? Black man first, though. All right? I ain't got no time for you, fam. Don't stay on the ship. Go down with the ship, baby. You know what I'm saying? Party, hardy, all the way down to the motherfucking bottom. You know what I'm saying? That Kid Clouds, and I understand it, bro, because I was in this thing for so long. I told you, I remember niggas got mad at me, said, I almost hate you niggas, man. And I still don't hate you because again, a lot of shit, man, is just it's mental, and it's just societal fucking programming. People don't have the will, people don't have the mental capacity, people don't have the desire. A lot of people are comfortable, and that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? And people are people. Again, the biggest thing to understand in life, man, is people are people. Once a person shows you that they are satisfied or that they're content or that this is what they want or whatever, bro, stop trying to give them anything else. Stop wasting your talent. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your money. Stop wasting your patience. Stop wasting your sanity. Stop. But you got to understand how hard it is to get to this point of where you can say stop or leave or turn your back because you're constantly told what? Oh, you don't love your people. You a self-hater. You think you white. It's hard for you to fucking deny the hive and get out of the hive, man, when the hive keeps trying to pull you back in. So I can't fault brothers that still had a desire, right? To save it, or so on and so forth. I can't fault them. I don't agree with them, but I do understand and I sympathize with them for that. And hopefully one day, this is why we're talking about this, so they come to this side, especially again, only if they're successful, okay, or have aspirations of being successful and leave the nigga shit alone. We need that, man. We need that. You know what I'm saying? The more and more we have, the better. Is it going to be all of them? No, it's never going to be all. All people can't be saved. But we need as many brothers to start getting this understanding, man, and putting the glasses on and being able to see that fucking sinking and burning ship at the same time, man, and just get on the lifeboat, fam. It's a lifeboat right there, brother. It's a lifeboat right there. And of course, man, but shout out to this brother right here, man. This nigga killed 3 people is getting lusted over by the same demographic that was mad at niggas wearing suits. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, bro, the message is out here. It's getting out. More brothers are waking up. More brothers are understanding that, bruh, this shit is a lost cause. It's not even beating a dead horse, bro. It's like motherfucking, it's like trying to fucking revive a dead horse. Bro, it's dead. Let it go. Let it go. Turn that motherfucker into glue or bury that motherfucker and go about your way, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. But most importantly, let's look at this shit right here. So this brother right here, and I've seen his content, right? Hold on. Was the sound? I don't think the sound was on. Let me reshare this. I don't think I put sound on. My bad, y'all. There we go.
We're failing as a black community, if not already failed. At what point we gonna start being honest? The image of black women, and it's not just her. I don't want to make this just about her. But why is it that in this society where they would cancel you for anything they don't agree with, the only thing you don't have to worry about them canceling you for is the negative image of black women? It's not just her. Let's look across social media. Look across the TV networks. Where is it where you just see, just show me the other black women too. If y'all gonna show me this type of black woman, please give me the other ones. Show me the ladies. Show me the ones that carry themselves. Baby, you can be a freak behind closed doors. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But God damn. How? We lost, bro. It's no coming back, bro.
And again, this is a brother that made this comment. He did skits and things, and he was one of the brothers that did the thing about uncooperative mothers and women making it difficult for men and so on and so forth. I follow him way back on Facebook. I see him a long time ago there. But again, bro, this is why I keep telling y'all, more black men are understanding this, bro. It's not just a say. It's just not just cliche. Listen, please hear me. It's no longer cliche of saying it's over or we're done or we're cooked or whatever. Black man, successful, okay, black man that's wants progress, black man that wants obedient order, okay, order, discipline, okay, obedience, all those different things. All right, it is over. We gotta fucking pick our shit up and move. Okay, we gotta go across the street. We gotta go across the street. In the process of going across the street, build that wall, keep the niggas over there. Let the niggas shoot up, let the niggas smoke up, let the niggas twerk up, let the niggas fuck up, let the niggas kill up, let the niggas do all that shit over there. Leave it. Okay? And treat that shit just like God told Lot. Don't even look back, brother. Don't look back. They gonna call your name. They gonna beg for help, crying and screaming. Brother, put your motherfucking Beats headphones on and turn it up. Okay? All right? I know it sounds, bro, it sounds tragic. It sounds heartless. It sounds cold. That's what men have to do. Just to put this in proper perspective. If we were to go back thousands upon thousands of years, this is nothing in comparison to the shit of where a motherfucker said, hey, man, we're finna go out here and commit genocide. And I'm not saying that by any means, but this is what warriors and conquerors did back in the day. Hey, we about to go take this motherfucking land. Every man got to go. Sometimes it was men and women. Most of the time, only men, though. That's from adult to motherfucking newborn baby. If it got a dick, it's getting hit. So this is in nothing of comparison of us saying, hey, we don't want to kill nobody. Nobody to be killed, nobody lose their life or so on and so forth. It's going to happen on its own. They keep telling you how much they don't want you, how much they don't need you. You niggas ain't shit. You niggas ain't special. You think you this, you think you that. You know what, ma'am? You know what, sir? You right. I'm gonna just pick my lame ass up and I'm gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick my corny ass up and I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take my little $100,000 ain't nothing and I'm gonna go over here. Black man, that day started yesterday. Get off the motherfucking sinking and burning ship, brother, and get on the lifeboat. It's right there waiting. Get on the lifeboat, brother. Get on the lifeboat. The niggas is talking about it's not that serious and it ain't that deep and y'all this and y'all that. Again, these are people, man, that are agents to keep people in confusion, that don't want anything new, that wants the status quo, that wants the motherfucking the holes to keep motherfucking running shit in the ground. Leave this shit the fuck alone, man. Keep it 100. Hey, listen. Sorry, man. They strong enough to make it out. They gonna make it out. Those that's meant to be here will. Again, don't do anything to them, man. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. Appreciate your brother for the 5. I don't want anything negative. I'm not wishing anything negative on you, man. And hopefully a lot more people, but we know that's not true, bro. We know it's never gonna happen. Shout out to Captain Cisco, man. I greatly appreciate you guys' support today. Look up the Soul Conference. Plans to publicly acknowledge aliens been visiting the Earth for 1,000 years. I've seen some of the alien species are responsible for human trafficking. Brother, I don't know about that. That's 10.2, brother. I have to look into that one. Yes, exactly. That too, bro. You got once you hear, bro, you can't look back, dog. You can't. You can't, man. Once you pass it, bro, you can't look back. You can't be trying to motherfucking nigga. No open borders, nigga. No, not over here. No. If you get in, it's an immigration process. If we know you coming from the nigga side and you don't have your shit clearly motherfucking, hey, this is a motherfucker. Okay. That's about progress. He done finally he got his resume in order and all this other shit. Nah, fam, you gotta go through a motherfucking, we gotta legitimize you, fam. We gotta make sure. All right. And most importantly, again, all the shit y'all niggas talk now. You can't motherfucking bring fucking Keisha and Shaniqua. You fuck on them, but you can't bring them over here now. You can't bring them here and then restart the fucking shit that we done, you know what I'm saying? Eliminate it. You got to get some upstanding, you know, the Sarahs, the Brendas, the black, you know, the black women, not the hoes. Okay, not the sluts, not the fucking whatever, bro. You can't, you know, if you can have fun or whatever, we'll just have like a medium point of your conjugal visits that they like anyway. Like, hey, you know, because niggas gonna fuck hoes. That's never gonna stop happening. And I don't want it to stop happening. That'd be unrealistic. Okay, hoes have a purpose. But at the same time, man, brother, if you out here getting them hoes pregnant, and you now she put the motherfucking Venom symbiote fucking Spider-Man shit on you, she can drag your ass back over here, brother. We gotta let you go. Gotta let you go, brother. SKC, probably, brother. Hey, man, hey, y'all rather tell me how this gift shit work. SKC, get up with me, man, so I can figure out how this gift thing works, brother. That's right in time, man. Y'all better thank SKC, man. We got some big shit going on Black Friday, just by the way. And if you got it, young fella, what's up? Hoes with it. Yeah, you lost. Yeah, I lost my marriage, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that one, the Conqueror, bro. Yeah. Listen, man. But let me show this. My man. Oh shit. The brothers telling the truth. They're only community that they impose the most destructive gender, culture, and lifestyle, and we have pushed back against it. We're condemned by our own people. Yep, exactly. Shout out to this brother right here, Don Salmon. Again, once you become you become the black man you're supposed to be, bro, and you start speaking against this bullshit. Now look at this shit, right? Hold on, I had to hold up. Where's it at? Oh no, that's what it was. Damn. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. There's one other thing that I wanted to show on that. Damn, did I not say that bitch? God damn it. Fuck. There we go. Hold on. Here we go. Now, of course, here you go, man. Here's the link, man. If y'all want to come up, man. Definitely want to hear your brother's opinions on this. Go ahead, click that link for me, man, and hop up here so we can get this conversation going. It's gonna be a great morning, man. It's a good way for me to come back. I greatly appreciate you guys. We got over 200 people in the building. Please keep hitting that like button, man. We can hit 300 today, and I want to have you guys come up here again, man. Listen, this ain't for the hoes, okay? This is for, again, successful, positive Black men that understand where we are, where we need to move to, and how we're going to get there. That's what this is about, okay? Everybody claim, y'all talk about the hoes. Don't talk about the hoes. No, I'm talking about the behavior, okay? The hoes just has to be the worst perpetrators of it. The hoes just happen to be the worst offenders, and the hoes are raising the boys, which become the men. So the men turn into the hoes. So that's why I gotta talk to the fucking hoes for you fucking simple ass niggas that don't seem to understand it. This is why. Again, when you step into a role where you're going to be a leader or a teacher or whatever it may be, you're going to have to repeat yourself. You're going to have to constantly go over the same thing over and over and over and over again. Why? Because you're going to have new students. You're going to have new recruits. You're going to have new people. You got people that don't understand the fucking concept, man. People that actually do want to learn. You have to have the patience and the understanding to sit your ass down and motherfucking teach them so that they can be a fucking positive part of the team. Okay? Positive part of what you're trying to fucking build. Let me go over this, Josh. I'm gonna get you up in here, fam. Now again, look at this. Let me make this large so you guys can see this. Now, this was in reply to this motherfucker right here, right? Well, I'm gonna save it. Okay. Go adopt a Black child in foster care. Go to an inner city community and take less fortunate Black child shopping. Put some food in a Black family's home. Teach a Black boy how to change a tire. Y'all don't do any of those things that can actually help the community. Just sit on here and complain about Black women who dress provocative and twerk. And lo and behold, what do we have here? That's the same nigga, ain't it? Not just a nigga. He's a brother fucker. Bro, one thing we no longer gonna tolerate, brother fuckers. Shut the fuck up about motherfucking straight Black men. Bro, stay your ass over there. Y'all worry about y'all shit. Y'all constantly talking about this is a woman's issue or this is a rainbow issue. We let y'all have that shit. So stay your gay ass over there. Stop telling straight Black men anything we need to fucking do, bro. We not concerned with you. Stop trying to be concerned with us. This nigga here, okay? He want to be with the 3 times murderer so he can get what murdered? This nigga want to be murdered next. This nigga trying to be the next victim. For life. Okay? This nigga want to be in the cell talking about his asshole. All right? So again, man, brother fuckers, please shut the hell up. Please, man. Just do what you do. Concerning the doo-doo and leave us the motherfucking out of it. All right. But Josh, what's up, fam? Go ahead.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, I can't complain. What's up with you?
Hey, I know your voice, your little voice straggling and you're struggling a little bit, but allow me to hit that KC and JoJo for you.
Go right
Tell
ahead.
me, how did I get life?
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes. Thank you,
Hey, man. Hey, you put it together so well, so eloquently, just fabulous, man. Look,
I try, brother. I
they,
try.
the whole boat analogy, that's exactly what it is. Like when I go around, man, and I talk and I tell folks this shit, man, it's all coon and it's all, this nigga really hate niggas. I hate this nigga. I done had a few folks say, man, I really hate this nigga, man, because he's saying the shit. Look, I tell folks all the time, man, look, we need a authoritarian government for just niggas.
Yeah.
It,
Niggas,
it
yeah.
seems like niggas don't know nothing but pain and strife. It seems like niggas, the only way niggas gonna get shit right if they getting their ass beat. If they getting goddamn, they being put through turmoil. That's the only way niggas are goddamn learn and straighten up. Like I forgot what comedian was saying it, but like the only time niggas will call on God is when shit going bad. Look, niggas, that's the only time they damn just really just want to be religious and they want to just, follow in the footsteps of God when we should be trying to follow in the footsteps of God and be righteous every day. Not when the fucking bills due, we fucking overdue. Not when we fucking damn done got shot. Now we want to call on God, we bleed not. And we about to go meet Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles come down a bit. Well, God told me to goddamn come down here and get you and bring you up there so you can talk to him.
All of us. All of a sudden, the world ain't that bad no more, right?
Yeah. All of a sudden. Hey, they want to call on God. They want to call on God at the funeral and shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn want
to. Them hate God niggas change up quick, nigga. When Uncle Charles goddamn touches
yeah, Uncle Charles right down the front porch at their ass.
Yeah.
Then they want, oh Lord,
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Yeah, they know the Lord. They know the Lord.
Hey,
John,
all of a sudden they want to call their grandma them and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to call that praying woman then. More Dukes, I should have been. Look, I say this shit all the time. It's good, upstanding black folks. Yes, they appreciate the freedoms here in America. They appreciate everything, the values, morals, and shit. But these criminal niggas, I say it all the time, man. We need authoritarian government. Criminal niggas, 20 years hard labor. We need hard labor fucking camps for all the criminal, all the fucking degenerate ass niggas. Hard labor. These niggas don't know nothing but damn strife. If you stealing from goddamn your fellow man, cut that nigga hand off like they do over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, because you know what? You know one thing we learned though when we was younger? The criminal niggas that got out, they always told the young niggas, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And the young niggas that listened, they followed what they was given. And the ones that didn't, they boxed them on up or they shipped them out. Either one of the two. See, that's kind of the issue that the ladies don't have and they don't get. They don't get nobody tell them the whole truth. Because you going to jail, motherfucker. You going to jail. But now that they going to jail, now they starting to realize, oh man, this shit real. Oh yeah, it's real. You gonna get real nigga treatment. You gonna get real nigga treatment.
They need it, bro. They need it. And the bitches too. The only time they call on God, they always, you see it every time on fucking Kendra G. They want a God-fearing man. God-fearing man. God. But you don't ever see them hoes up in the church. You don't ever see them hoes up in the church. The only time them hoes calling on God is when they ain't got the bill money or a dick up in them. Them the only two times they call on God. Them the only two times a black bitch know God. So look, man, you said it earlier, niggas be like, oh, you think you better than us, you think you white and all that. Nigga, yes, I think I'm better than y'all. I do. I really do.
As you should.
I know I'm better than y'all.
Wait, Josh,
let me say this real quick. Let me hop in real quick, KP.
Go ahead.
Listen, man, and I said this, and I ruffled feathers when I first came in the door because I said this. It was people with this whole, oh, ain't nobody better than nobody. Everybody the same. Bitch, if that was the same, you know how fucking poor if that was true, how poor this world would be. If everybody's just mediocre as fuck, there was no fucking better people. There was no people that had the audacity or just the fucking gumption, the desire to be great. You understand how just lackluster the fucking world would be? That in itself, man. And again, that's something that you only hear niggas say. I've never heard you're not better than anyone. Everybody's the same. No other culture even fucking puts that shit there. And again, you know who that's a woman's mentality. Women don't like competition. That's one of the
Nigga,
main
they,
reasons why the
bro,
passport bro shit is getting so much steam, because now these hoes got to actually compete for black men. Okay, keep telling y'all this shit, man. Black man as your
some of the
engine. Go ahead,
bro,
Josh.
that's some of the bullshit lies ever, because they know if they son can play football or basketball better than anybody else, they want him to start.
Is
They
that
don't
not?
want him on the
Hey, they'll
bench.
be hey,
Sit your
and
raggedy ass
and
down
be
with
shitting
that.
on you because your son ain't.
Yeah, you know, that little motherfucker
Exactly.
sorry. You know he's sorry then. Evidently, you know he's sorry. Now everybody know everybody ain't equal, right? Stop with that bullshit, bro. I ain't got time
Yep.
for that, bro. All of a sudden, they favorite quarterback get hurt, but then they want the backup to have an equal opportunity. No, the fuck you don't. Put your quarterback
Mm-hmm.
back in. Stop playing the game. Ain't nobody playing with you motherfuckers, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, that's another thing too, bro. That's why I say this has to happen. We're doing now. The black man, bro, has been, I told y'all, down so long, man. State property, motherfucking chain gang, bro. Niggas been down so long, bro, to where you don't even want to celebrate the shit that you're actually doing that's successful. You don't want to celebrate yourself. You don't celebrate yourself, you don't value yourself. I'm not saying again, man, get caught up in everything and get complacent. I repeat. I am not saying get to fucking $60,000 and stop. I'm not saying get to 80,000 and stop. I'm not saying get to 100,000 and stop. I'm saying, bro, listen, long as you fucking trying to learn something and improve on the daily, and you're doing it without motherfucking, getting over on the next person, hurting the next motherfucking black person, stabbing the motherfucker in the back, being shiesty as fuck, being on your Bobby Womack, nigga. Okay, long as you're out here trying to be Bobby Womack
Bobby
Jr.
was tough, boy.
Yeah, man. As long as you're not here on your Bobby Womack, brother, your Pooh Shiesty. Listen, fam. Hey, man, I am all for it, black man. But this is where we again, CJ King used that brother's example. I told y'all, man, it's a couple of major social media things that happen that during the time and when it's really in it, you don't understand the influence that social media is just a microcosm of the nigga mentality. Okay. Social media, Twitter, IG, fucking YouTube, even, bro. This is a microcosm of niggerdom. Okay, niggas gonna try to tell you that it's not, but I promise you it is. It's for a reason. We are the only people having these conversations. We're the only people that you're gonna see a bitch get motherfucking 8 million motherfucking views and the most likes she ever got on her profile. If you go to the same raggedy bitch profile that posted her cousin, this bitch got her ass and her titties out, and this shit don't get 1,000 likes.
Bro,
it's showing her naked body. Okay, bitch is showing her naked body don't get as much likes as she get of her putting her prison murder 3-time murderer cousin up. Well, go ahead, man. Go ahead, Josh.
Real quick before I hand over the floor. Look, man, I hate when niggas be like, "Oh, there's just a small percentage of black folks. They're just small." No, the fuck it's not. Everybody got somebody in their family that do this degenerate shit that you see on social media. Most of these niggas done participated in the shit. What tomorrow is, everybody? Everybody, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And we know for sure that most niggas are gonna be drinking and smoking over at Big Mama house or at Auntie house or whoever.
And hey, if that liquor, if you got that wrong liquor in there, if you're drinking on that Parmesan or that E&J, leave the premises because it's gonna be a fight. Okay?
Yes, niggas gonna fight each other.
That drinking that cheap liquor, nigga, leave. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Exactly. But yeah, like real quick though, before I, man, look, the niggas talking like you talking about this whole this criminal ass nigga and shit, man. Look, go ahead, put this nigga to sleep. I say that. I say we just put niggas like this to sleep.
Josh, and again, Josh, until we get to that point, and trust believe it's coming. Listen, I don't know why capital punishment has gotten away, and this is why these niggas are so emboldened. Bro, if you know you can get 3 bodies and all you gotta do is sit down and play Xbox and watch TV and get your hair braided, get your dreads braided for the rest of your life.
Hey, that nigga was sitting between another nigga legs, man.
Yeah, he's too tight, man.
He
He's too tight.
had to be.
Yeah, it's too tight, brother. Hey, let up. But hey, let
Yeah.
me brother B Triple X. Greatly appreciate you, B Triple X. What's up, your brother? Go ahead.
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. Go right on.
Yeah, what Mr. Fantastic? What's up, Josh? You know you
What's
know how
up,
we get
Brian?
cooking. What got me was a Instagram video with these three kids. They had to be about 10 or 11, and they was talking about difference between armed robbery, carjacking, and murder. And the comments, some people knew one of them. Their mother has like a big government job down in D.C. But this is her son out here at 10, 11 years old, robbing people. And the other thing that got me, I don't know if you might have showed it before, Mr. Fantastic, where they showed a difference between like China Elementary School, where they were like
Yeah,
doing critical math, and it showed here a female, black female teacher, and the kids were singing like
yeah.
a
This
sexy
is
red song.
yeah.
And that's the problem right there. This is why you see these movies where these zombie movies where there's no black people because we want to have a good time all the damn time instead of prepping and taking care of business for the future. We plan for Saturday night while other people plan for 30 years. That's what I wanted. That's what got me, and
Exactly.
I was pissed at that.
That's all niggas want to do is have fun.
Yeah, move, nigga. That's my song. While everybody's planning for generations, man. And you got a lot of
Hey,
guys, and Josh know if you say anything like this, they call you a woman hater, you a coon, all these other
yep.
names. But I'm like, to the dudes that have like sons, man, I gotta be like this, man. Because most of the dudes, they daughter dads or they stepfathers, so they gotta pander because they be living in the bus stop, the bus terminal if they say the wrong fucking thing. This is why we get all this pushback from these guys, man, because they never have. I grew up with a father. My mother and father were married before they had children. So that's what I grew up. Those morals that I have. And when I see the stuff that's going on, I'm like, this never would have happened when I was young. We would have been checked. But I passed the mic.
Hey, Passport OG in the building.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Greatly appreciate you coming through. Go ahead, Passport OG.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. Go ahead.
So this is my thing, right? So what's the name of the owner of the Jets? His name is Woody Johnson, right?
Okay.
What would it take for any of us in this chat to get in front of him to just have a dialogue with him, right? Because whatever we could do, Sexy Red did it. So how is it that Sexy Red, with her super ratchetness, can get in front of a billionaire owner? And I think that visual, right, of her just being hugged up with the Jets owner on the sideline is just, if you're a rational black man, you're thinking this is not going anywhere good. It's not. Like, she should be condemned. Like, how is she getting more popular? Like, you got to
O-
do something radical. You got to.
OG.
Like,
OG. I tell you what that is. Look, black bitch. Look, man. I tell y'all all the time. Black bitch so fucking retarded, man. Look, that white man. She's just something to fuck on. They don't even realize that they
oh,
think they're getting into these high places. They think they're just excelling and being affluent. No, you just something to fuck on. But for centuries, the black bitch has just been something to, like, oh, sexual, like this sexual fucking fantasy for black men, white men all over the globe. So you see a sexy red, okay, this little rapper chick, she getting big, let me let her get on the sideline. Let me let her think that she doing something. So I can
that's
bring
right.
her back to the suite
That's
and
right.
I can fuck on her and
Well, I
do
mean,
all type of deviant shit.
but he probably doesn't even want to do that.
Oh no.
He just wants to like let his
Oh,
kids
he
know
he,
that
he
he's
want her.
cool.
He want her.
No,
He
no,
want
brother.
her.
I doubt that, brother. Listen. If a billionaire guy, listen, Josh. I can tell you this. Buddy may not be aware, and I'm pretty sure he was not as aware, but he was made aware after the fact. And once he really got, that's not. Let me say this. A lot of the time, listen, these jets, these billionaire owners and stuff or whatever, bro. they have teams, right? And they have people that tell them PR people and advertising people or whatever, and people that tell them, hey, look, we're trying to do this and this and whatever, whatever. So it'll be a good look for you to do like a photo op or something with this person or whatever. They don't have any background or any true knowings of these people, bro. But after the fact, what happens, and I'm telling you this, I guarantee you the backlash he took after he took that picture or he was hugged over her on the sideline or whatever the fuck it may be, he'll never do that shit again.
He
Okay.
probably got fired. Whoever let it down,
He's an
because
owner,
sometimes
so he
owners
can't
don't
be
know
fired.
who's on the field,
Well, he's an
who's on
owner.
the sideline. I bet
Yeah,
that dude got fired.
Well, no, he's the owner, so he can't be fired.
No,
But
I'm talking about the PR person that allowed her.
yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
But
guaranteed
yeah,
that shit.
I trust me, bro. A billionaire owner of an NFL team has wants nothing to do with a sexy red. Okay, not just her as an individual, her whole entire archetype. This bitch is pregnant right now, and who knows who the baby daddy is? Okay, all right. She brags about STDs, and she has lip gloss named after STDs. Okay, this woman has pictures of her putting men feet in her mouth. So I know we let's not get out of hand. Okay,
Hey,
don't
Well,
no feed on that pussy, bro.
that depends
that's
on what record labels he's invested in. We don't know that, right? So
Yeah, but
that's what
go ahead, Josh.
I was about to say that's why I am a proud Dallas Cowboys fan, because you will never see Jerry Jones hooked up with a black bitch.
How does that?
Lord.
But
Sounds
hey, real
ironic,
quick.
man. Shout out to Sons
Oh,
Out
go
Robert
ahead.
said, question. I've heard you say that you were against the idea of a high value man, but also state that better men exist. But isn't that the purpose of high value man being a better man? Your response, sir? No. So no. So let me be clear here. Let me highlight this. So when I talk about the high value man, I wasn't against the high value man as far as that. Mine pretty much started with the qualifications, the stipulations put on it. And Kevin Samuels said himself, this is something that existed way before him. He just took something and he put a spin on it. He made it more popularized. To me, for a black man, again, if you are in that, I'll say 80K or above thing, you are a high value man in your thing. Now, should you sit there and be complacent or whatever? No. Okay. But the whole concept of the high value man only starting there, and then also it wasn't just that. The stipulation for him is marriage mindedness. You had you wanted to be married and a whole bunch of other things that he put on it. So I didn't agree with Kevin Samuels' definition of a high value man. I definitely understand and know that high value men do exist. Another big thing of it though is, again, just the principles and things that I know, don't even feel, I know for a fact are a lot outdated. Okay. And two, like I said, the black man doesn't need any type of excuses made for him. But again, you have to understand of what you're coming from. So to say if you don't make 125K a year, you're not a high value man, I can't agree with that. I can tell you for a fact.
Fantastic.
Like I say, if
Let me
OG, real quick, let me say this. For me to know that the median income of where I'm from is $40,000, right? Median income for like household income, by the way, is that means like two people in the household that can work, like $40,000. Or if I'm making if I'm making double that, I'm a high value man. Any place where I'm making double the salary. That's how I'm looking at it from a mathematical standpoint. This has nothing to do with emotional. I'm just saying if you put that threshold on it, and then black men are already being told you're not enough, you're broke, you ain't got no money, and so on and so forth, and then you say, okay, it's not just 100K, it's 125K a year. You know what I'm saying, for 5 years. When again, no, bro, if you're there, who's gonna make 100K this year and then drop back down to 60 the next? You see what I'm saying? So it's just the mentality and understanding of what it is from what we're trying to get to that, you know what I'm saying, he put on it. Go ahead on Passport, OG. Appreciate your son's house.
Fantastic. But this is what you got to understand is that it's almost like I'm trying to think of so like right now Gwinnett County is like the strongest high school county in like Georgia right now, right? So imagine if you were a high school kid trying to make varsity in Gwinnett. You might be a really good player, but you are a second string player in Gwinnett County.
Yeah.
But if you just walk a couple counties over, you're like, oh my gosh, you're the best player we've had like in a couple years. And I think this standard that's being put on guys in America is you only make 50,000, you're a loser. It's like you can only go to a very few number of countries where a guy's making
Yeah,
$50,000 a
exactly.
year,
Exactly.
and you look at him and say he's a loser. And I think that idea that guys that make 50,000 thinking they're losers is crazy. That's crazy.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, Passport OG, and that's what I wanted to say. Shout out to Keep 100 to make that point. He was speaking to the context of what women are seeking, not an objective definition, and that made it worse. And that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about what women think when it comes to high value men and so on and so forth or whatnot, what have you, that's even worse because we know women don't have a true value of money and don't understand shit. Did y'all see this? I talked about it. I show it. The bitch was talking about 300K. You know, y'all saw the shit. They put it. It went viral because they put it on fucking Instagram. This bitch said women are out here making 9 to 5. Women are out here making 300K a year. Okay, making love. Bitch said 9 to 5 women are out here making 300K a year, and I'm like, wait, what?
These hoes are so retarded that they don't even know what 300K is.
No, but who they mating with?
300K.
And who they mating with? Like I
Before-
said, Mr. Fantastic, I'm sorry, Pastor OG. The real high value man is those 3 dudes in Memphis that got like 90 kids. That's a high value in Niggerville.
I mean, 300K, that doesn't make any sense. Before taxes, after taxes. I mean, if you're on paper making 300K, then that means you're taking home what, 180 if you're lucky? To take home 100K?
Passport.
Yeah,
Look,
dude, man.
They don't. They just
I
saying numbers.
I know.
They don't know. They don't even know. They don't even know their state tax percentages. They don't. They don't know that. If Kendra G and all these other folks who have these dating shows, the Pineapple Bitch, like if they ask, what are the state taxes in your state?
Thank you.
They wouldn't know. And then they'll try to see in their mind what they're doing. They're factoring in, I make 100K. I make 100K. They're factoring in the child support that they probably get. They factoring in the goddamn little side hustles they do, the 2 jobs that they got, the amount of pussy they sell. They factor in all that shit and try to add it up. Like, no, that ain't what this is. And then like my thing with the whole high value man thing, like keep 100% like to what women want. Man, I say this all the time. Man, fuck what they want. These the same bitches that choose poorly, got multiple kids, multiple baby daddies, and you want me to jump through hoops so they can in their eyes see if I'm value. I say a high value man is a man that has that's in his kid's life. If he has kids, he's there for his kids. Has a stable career, makes connections with all people, not just black people, not all that shop black and black business. No, he makes connections with all people. People in his community know him. That's a high value man. Not this shit, not no shit, he gotta make this. He's only around associated with the affluent people and all that. No.
I agree.
Yeah, man. And listen, man. Listen, bro. This is the thing right here I was talking about. 9 to 5 girls making 25K a month with regular jobs, more than rapper baby mamas. This bitch went fucking viral with this again. 8 million views. Niggas love that 8 million shit, right? And it just goes to show you again just how participation it gets. Bro, do you understand that? And here it goes. Where's it? Here we go. I had to pull this up. Okay. Percentage of American households making over 300K. All right. Women, all women, 0.4% of women earn more or more than 300K a year. Okay. And that's women. All right. So, and we know that 90%, 99% of those women are going to be who? Asian women. Okay. The highest earning women are going to be Asian women. So the vast majority of those women that are of that 0.4% are making fucking 300K are going to be Asian women. So the black women is going to be in the 0.0 and possibly 0.0 whatever percentage of that percentage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, again, we it's so important for us to talk about data and stats and show this shit. Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? But again, this just shows you, bro. This just shows you just how delusional and just how nonsensical it is that the black man is being held to this crazy ass standard, bro. Again,
It shows you
But,
also.
but it's
Hold
not a
on, hold on.
standard. It's not a
Yeah,
standard. It's a wish.
well, yeah, expectation.
that's all it is. That's all it is. But come on, y'all. Everybody on this panel, everybody in this chat know. Half these hoes we went to school with. Half these hoes was asking for answers on the fucking test. They was cheating. They were damn near borderline flunking most of them.
Hey,
So
Josh, you know
these
the
the
valid.
same bitches. Hold on. These the same bitches that get on the fucking internet and just spew out fucking stats, spew out fucking standards and shit. But these the motherfuckers that barely got by in school. Had kids in the 11th grade. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, Josh, can you hear me? The valedictorian
Yeah,
in my high
yeah.
school sitting on the porch with different baby daddies that are drug dealers. Another one,
No,
my boy
no,
high school is
no,
he's just a bus driver.
no. Dang.
Yeah,
Hey, she lived
I
up to the
shocked.
title though. She lived up to the title. She is the
N-
valedictorian.
Yeah, because you know how it goes, man. They give black women accolades just for sounding their name right, man.
Hey,
So
the valedictorian in my class, she she's like post what? Well, not post wall. She's right there at the wall in her 30s, no kids, and she settled for a fat dude. She married a fat dude.
shout out to Bugs NY, man, for the 5. Really appreciate you, brother. Shout out to OG. Yeah, and listen, man, that's what we're talking about, right? That's why I say, black man, listen, bro, get out that motherfucking burning boat, bro. Get off the burning boat, dog.
But fantastic. Let me say this right quick. So, I'm here in Japan, dude. Like America, especially, I see like white women making a correction, but whatever's going on in the black community is a whole different. There is a lost appreciation for the average working man in America. The dude that, like I know people, the father is a garbage man, like Rock, right? He's respected. A fireman. He's a policeman. Those are respected jobs in most countries. And the idea that someone that is a garbage man, a teacher, a taxi driver is someone you look down on, it's so far warped beyond the second, third deviation. We're trying to correct something that's way off course, dude.
It's gone.
Way
Passport,
off
OG.
course.
It's gone. Hey, Passport. I'm here in KC. I
It's
drive a tractor
way
trailer.
off course.
I make substantially more than all the women in my family. I even got 2 women in my family that got PhDs that run high schools. I make more money than them. And both of them single. Neither one of them is married. One got a kid, one don't. PhDs.
Yeah,
Hard
man.
work, bro.
And
So you can't tell them nothing, man. You can't tell them nothing, bro.
well, that's the
Super.
thing, man.
It's gone, bro.
And that's the thing. Again, that's why I say this whole thing, bro. We have to really start looking at this and curtailing this to us. I'm not really concerned with any other group of men. I'm not concerned with white men. I'm not concerned with Asian men, Hispanic men, or Arab, or anybody else. Really, I'm concerned with, again, the progress that they're making, and for us to have the leap that we need, a major leap we need to have. And the thing that's anchoring us and holding us down and holding us back is, again, trying to bring niggas along with us. Brother, get off that boat. I know it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna be difficult. I know you're gonna get called names and all this other shit. Bro, every great person does that. But for the black man that wants motherfucking success, you want progress. You want your motherfucking children to grow up and be successful, bro, and be a real man, not a real nigga. Bro, you gotta leave. You gotta get off the boat, dog. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? Keep the boat from sinking and put the fire at the same time, fam. That's what you're doing out here. Shout out to Grinch.
Class separation. Class separation.
Shout out to
What it
Passport
is?
OG, hella underrated content creator, man. Hey, yeah, shout out to Passport
Yeah,
OG, man. I
yeah.
appreciate
I'm
it.
subscribed to your passport. I be on your comments all the time, bro. Always.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you,
Hey,
dog. Real quick, Justin, I'll kick it to you.
okay.
This is what the message is about, bro. I'm not worried about no hoes, man. Niggas fuck hoes every day, B. It's not hard to get no pussy out here, and it's not no prize getting no pussy from these hoes. It's not. It's just a motherfucking, it's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need something to eat. I buy a burger. I need something to fuck. I get a bitch and a hoe.
Man, look, we are behind the curve in terms of like men around the world. They don't have this strict morality like standards in terms of dealing with women, even inside a marriage. Like if inside a marriage, my job is not to be sexually fidelitous or whatever. My job is to make sure I pay for everything and make sure that my wife has the ability to do the stuff she wants to do with her kids. And if I do some stuff on the side, just make sure you can still pay for the house. Like that's like a global norm.
Yeah.
Outside of the West, can you pay for the house? If you pay for the house, just don't bring any trouble to the house. That's like a norm for
Exactly.
the globe. And so in the West, we have all these Christian ideals. You can't do this, you can't do this. If she's not happy, if you're not hitting it right in the right spot, she can blow your family up.
Yeah.
That's
Or
bunk,
you got to
dude.
be only for her
That's
and all of that
bunk.
bullshit.
And
I don't
it's the
subscribe to
reason
that either.
why you're seeing India and in Africa, the population's booming, and you're seeing the population shrink in the West because I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Who cares about right or wrong? Like humans are humans. If Western women were the joint, you would have dudes flying over from Japan, going over to see American women, but they're not doing it. Why?
Yeah, of course. Because it's too much of a headache. It's too much of a headache. It's too unrealistic. And again, over there,
Too
they
heavy.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I condone this or I agree with it. They beat bitches. Okay. That's another big thing. They beat bitches.
Well,
And,
but
and
they
the
don't.
unrealistic.
But here's
Go ahead.
the thing, right? They don't do it physically. That's not. It's not like
Not
you're
Japan,
under threat.
but Middle East and Africa, brother. You getting whooped.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, but in East Asia, that is psychological. You're not going to have a dude that's going to be waking up every morning to take care of your behind. So you're going to become a man. Do you want to be a man? Like that's the difference, right? Like Africa is that part. In East Asia is do you want to become a man or do you want a man to take care of
Well,
you?
and passport again, that's the big cultural aspect of it, and that's why I say black men have to separate and do our own thing and start
Yeah, we got
something new as to where we set those
yeah.
patriarchal masculine principles.
That's
Listen,
right.
you're going to work with me or you're going to work by yourself as hard as me. Okay.
That's
Like you
right.
said,
That's
you don't
right.
get chosen. If you don't get chosen in this Asian culture or whatever, bro, like you said, you're considered, you know what I'm saying? You're considered lesser than. And but that's because you have a strong patriarchal foundation of that culture, right? And the man is taught to be respected from the jump, and the woman's purpose is to be accepted by the man, not the other way around. You see what I'm saying? So again, we're working in reverse here, and even more so again, when you put the lens on the black community, it's 1,000 times worse because now not only are you working for the satisfaction or the acceptance of the woman, you're working to be allowed to praise her. Okay, you're working
That's
to
right.
be allowed to deify and be one of her
That's right.
subjects. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
After whatever order in line she picks you, after she did with the nigga that's got 3 bodies, after she got the baby daddy, you baby daddy number,
Yeah,
whatever, and
she
I allow you
she
to
got
take
3
care
baby
of me.
daddies and you in the order. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow you to take care of me past my prime. So
And
again,
then I'll
brother,
No,
tell
no,
you
no,
you
no,
can't
no.
tell my kids
No,
how to
no.
do.
I'll allow you to take care of the kids I had with
yeah,
another guy.
yeah, after my prime. And you and then for your birthday, for the anniversary, for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, you get the same old used pussy. Okay, that's what you're gonna get. That's your gift.
And then you get to look at my old Instagram photos when I used to be the shit.
Yeah, a pussy prayer.
Mm,
You
You
get
get
man.
this
instant,
same old, you get
yeah,
the same
instant
old
pussy
dried
prayer.
out pussy
Yeah.
and then you'll get a case of beer.
And then that's for the few years until I can live with you long enough to be able to divorce you and get some type of motherfucking alimony, some type of settlement, some type of house or car or something. And now I'm gonna thought it out from 50 years old and over.
And that's why they want the 100K. They trying to
Yeah,
go by Miss Ann
thank you,
playbook.
thank you,
They trying
Josh.
to go with by Miss Ann
And Josh,
playbook.
I'm telling you, bro, if you are a high value man, bro, if you are a nigga that's making twice double your fucking worth, bro, throat babies only. Throat babies and plan B's, brother. Throat babies and plan B's. Bro, you are that bitch's ticket for her motherfucking at least the fucking second half of her fucking midlife crisis. If a bitch have a baby by you, nigga, that's 18 years of motherfucking child support. You know what I'm saying? At 30.
Well, but here's the thing, though, right? As bad as it sounds to have a kid with a woman, there are still guys that believe in love and marriage and fidelity. Like those guys are getting ran through the ringer. You have the kid
Well, let
and
them niggas get
you don't
fucked
even
up
know.
then.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, right? If the average guy moves closer in the direction of, the RP, right? That's gonna change a lot of stuff, man.
Well,
That
and
that,
passport,
that
that's what I'm saying. And passport, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. A lot of brothers just don't understand it and don't realize it. I'm telling you, just through Twitter alone, I have a very, very small following. I have a very, very small footprint and imprint on Twitter. The more and more I start learning, and as my following grows and my map grows on Twitter, I'm starting to learn of more brothers coming aware of, you know what I'm saying, red
yes,
pill
that's
ideology
right.
and
Hey,
understanding that. That's why I
that's
keep trying to
right.
tell black men, especially, bro, we're in a renaissance of sorts that a lot of brothers
Yes,
just aren't
I agree.
recognizing. That it's brothers. I keep telling y'all, man. I know this just sound like some YouTube nigga shit. Y'all niggas just talking for la la la. Bro, I have no fucking reason to lie to you, dog. Okay, I trust me, I don't. What I'm telling you is really seeing this shit, bro, and the conversation that's going on that never existed 5, 10, 15 years
Let
ago.
me let
Never
me tell
heard
you. I'll tell you
and
one. I'll tell you one, Mr. Fantastic. I'll tell you one. I have like a couple of subscribers or dudes in my Discord. I think it's like four now. Dudes that don't even date in America anymore. They fly to the Philippines, they fly to Thailand, they fly wherever it is 2, 3 times a year, see their girlfriend, fly the girlfriend back to America a couple of times, and that's how they date. They're not. They got a girlfriend in an Asian country or in South America, and they're not even dating Americans anymore. Like that's becoming a new norm. Dudes that aren't even they're not even going to bars looking for American chicks anymore. And that's a new norm.
well, yeah, and like I said,
And
that in itself is like I don't think again, I don't like when something's so new, you don't really understand what it is initially. And like I say, the whole passport movement or whatnot, and brothers actually, the swearing off of Keisha completely. And again, shout out to you brothers that do. It's hard for brothers to not only believe but conceptualize and understand. It's like, nah, this nigga not serious. Like for real, like he not fucking with. You mean to tell me he not fucking with no hoes at all? No local hoes? Like all these hoes like imported? You know what I'm saying? So,
And
like
that's
you
why
said,
that's why I don't get the argument of the dudes that's mad at dudes for leaving, bruh. If you mad at dudes for leaving, that leave the field open for you, don't it? I mean, what the hell you mad at him for? He
that's
took himself out the
exactly.
game, you fucking idiot.
KP. That's what kills me. I'm like, look, bro.
And,
Um, I don't know why you worry about the next man dick, dog. That makes more pussy for you, bro. I don't know. I
and
don't.
I say this here. We all know the black bitch is like the easiest type of bitch to fuck anyway. So I mean, all power to the passport dudes that like passport said, they got girlfriends overseas and all that. Now, look, I'm gonna play the game on easy mode. Goddamn it. Yeah, I told my wife anything happen to you, or anything happen in this marriage, I'm getting me a white woman. But for right now, but for
Hey,
right now,
hey, fantastic. shot the fool because I said the same thing, but I didn't say a white woman. I said anything happened, I'm done. I ain't coming back.
Oh no, I tell mine straight up. Hey, I'm getting me a white woman. Because
Dr.
they
Umar,
already look at me.
Dr. Umar,
Fuck,
report.
fuck, fuck Umar. I done said it up under one of his posts. Look, I went up under one of his posts. Fuck you, Umar.
Your dashiki is revoked.
Yeah, hey, you can have this motherfucker. Matter of fact, I piss on this motherfucker. But look, man.
Remember the movie Dick Tracy? He was like, Umar Johnson. He look at his watch. It's time to go. It's a Negro out there going where the snow is.
Exactly. Look, man. But the black bitch is easy. So I mean, whenever I have that urge, of course it's gonna be a black bitch. I'm gonna play it on easy mode. But
Man.
since we talking, but hold on, real quick. Since we talking about like criminals and the community, look, my new favorite thing to do is get on YouTube and watch police cam videos. I love that shit there. Like niggas getting down pulled over for DUIs and disorderly conducts and getting slammed to the fucking ground and getting stuffed in police cars. I love that shit. I was at the station the other day, man. I spent damn near half the day on YouTube just looking at shit like that. I love that shit. Bitches crying and shit. Please, Mr. Officer Brooks, please. And the goddamn they facing that concrete. Oh shit, I love it. I suggest y'all do the same. Y'all, SKC, that's content right there for you.
Oh God!
There you go.
Azrael, what's up, man? Go ahead.
Yo, man, it's what's up to Passport OG? I'll be trying to go to Tokyo in May, hopefully. Trying to go.
Come on.
Yeah,
come on over.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, that whole there's a couple of YouTube channels I look at where they interview like people that expat over to Japan and whatnot. People don't realize like a lot of things. I'm not gonna be too long-winded, but it's a like the woman there is just a bonus. It's the fact how they conduct themselves. For example, I was watching this interview. This Japanese guy said he was appalled by how filthy and like trashy New Yorkers are. He said when like one of the first times he went on the train and he saw somebody read the newspaper and then like throw it under the seat. And I'm like, I was laughing because it's like, yeah, that is true. But it's just it's more of a cultural thing. So when you're at a cultural impasse and you're not progressing, but you're regressing as a people, that's when you're gonna have to leave. I mean, it comes to the point where it goes beyond just people thinking, oh, you just got to throw money at it and the solution will be alleviated. It's like, no, that's not the case. You can't just throw money at it and then be like, oh, the reason why they act that way is because of lack of resources. It's like, not all poor people act like that. Like, yeah,
that's right. Good point. Point. That's a great point.
You go ahead.
No, it was just having money, being a millionaire or a six-figure person is not the only dictator of how you behave. And in America is just, if you make six figures, that means you're high value. And it's not that, because we see what's his name with all the kids, Nick
Which
Cannon. That's not high value. His parents didn't want him to do that. All that money they make, it's ridiculous. People that make money and they don't do that. They don't have kids with 10 different women.
Most of your black celebrities aren't high value. High value. They just baboons with a big bank account. That's all they are.
That's right. That's exactly right.
It's true. Class, I don't know if it's a thing where, unfortunately, I don't think it's a thing you can outbeat or you progress with it with time. But I think with black people, it's an interesting like topic. How do you transfer your wealth into where the wealth meets class, right? So
That's, I mean, but that is literally black calculus. It's literally black calculus. Like, you have to get it 100% right. If you do it in America, you got to find someone who does not like divorce, someone who believes in family, or you got to look overseas, because there are so many people, women in specifically, that believe in this men are oppressive thing, and they're going to just take control of the kids because it's, the theme of the day, and we see how that's working out, man.
Yeah,
you know SKC in the building, man. What's up, SKC?
Oh, salute, SKC. I sent him a couple of things on Instagram on it. I'm dying for him to do a little videos on them.
Cool. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm out of the stream business, but yeah, but I may drop like some pre-records or something in the future. I did have a question for Josh. That you intrigued me with your interest in this police video situation. I'm trying to understand a little bit of the psychology of it, because I do have some things in the works, Josh, and I just kind of wonder, what fascinates you about seeing these events take place?
Well, I think the ideology of the community and how it has become a big propaganda now that the police is just bad and they're just out just riding around, targeting black folks, when these police cam videos show that 9 times out of the 10, the nigga is in the wrong. They either driving with suspended plates, suspended license, they have warrants, they are drunk. A lot of the disorderly conduct, they're out in public fighting. So
okay. So you like to see
all that dispels the whole narrative that police are just picking on folks. No, somebody called police, and they're there to solve a situation. You're most of them damn near killed somebody.
So you like to see the videos that counter the narrative that comes from the culture and the community.
Yes.
Okay.
And I love to see niggas, because not black folk, they know how to handle the police. They know how to communicate with the police. I love to see niggas in strife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. For the Passport OG guy, I had a question for him. I've seen a little bit of different portions of your channel, and great job in what you're doing. So far as black culture, and maybe Mr. Fantastic can jump in on this as well. Do you think that anything from modern black culture can be preserved? And I'll say, and Mr. Fantastic, let's start from let's say 85 on up.
Man, that's
Fantastic. You go first, because I got something for this.
All right. Yeah, so from a cultural standpoint, bro, outside of just the entertainment portion of it, and even select parts of that understanding now, what I do, nah, man, there is no family foundation. There is no patriarchal or masculine frame, and there's no logical approach to things. Everything's so emotional. There's a disdain and downright hatred for education and intelligence. So, nah, man, very, very little. I would say out of the 100% you gave me from 85, that'll be 2 years younger than me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like 38 years. We're going on 39 now because of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, I would say maybe 1 to 3% at most. If I had to give it a percentage wise.
Passport OG.
So if you had the opportunity to, like, I would say in Japan in particular is, so the Renaissance era, or I guess you call it the Pax Americana, is Jordan, right? Jordan was literally the American version of, I'm trying to think of Rome. I forgot his name, but he was like literally the representation of America. So in that Jordan era, that culture got spread all over the world, right? Like, I'm trying to think of like
And you're referring to
Midnight.
Michael Jordan, right? Just so people are clear,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Michael Jordan. So
the
you're thinking, I'm thinking
Dream
like
Team and all that. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm thinking like what's the group? Dang it, I'm drawing the blank, from New Jersey. Midnight Marauders. Who's that?
That's Tribe Called Quest. That's they're from
Tribe Called
Queens.
Quest. Like Tribe Called Quest. Like was it
I think you
from
talk.
New
I think
York?
you
Wu
like
Tang, Outkast.
by
Like
nature. That's what I think you were talking about.
yeah. That's the culture that's got spread all over the world, and it planted seeds, right? So like this new hip hop like stripper culture, it's not planting any seeds anywhere, because like I can go to like hip hop events now, and they're still talking about Tribe Called Quest, Outkast, Wu Tang, like it planted seeds there, right? So like this new strip rap culture, it's really strictly American thing. Even like in Korea, like you have like Twice and Blackpink, like people aren't listening to Meg Thee Stallion. Like
Well, let
it's
me pass this to
isolated.
you, and I know exactly what you're talking about with the whole Twice thing and everything. You know, I got those women in my house, but but Passport OG, one was the progenitor of the other.
Okay.
So the quote unquote, because I know sometimes when we talk about culture and everything, people generally jump all the way to rap, hip hop, because that's one of the strongest parts of modern Black culture. Could you have had the style of hip hop and rap that is today had there not been the styles that came before it?
Oh man, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. I mean,
one led to the other. Little Sexy Red did not just pop up out of the air.
Yeah,
kind of. I mean,
she was preceded by Kim.
she
and
was
Nicki and
preceded
all that.
by, yeah, like
Could there have been a Sexy Red had there not been a Too Short?
Are you talking about in America, or are you talking about overseas?
Right here in America, we're talking about Black American culture.
Oh well, I mean
There wouldn't.
that's
Well, hold
different.
on,
That's
SPC.
different.
There wouldn't be a Sexy Red if it wasn't for a Salt and Pepper.
Well, I mean,
Or
I
Lil'
did
Kim.
that purposely because sometimes people want to make it just a gender thing.
Yeah.
But I mixed it on purpose because let's say the Too Shorts of old. Some of those dudes slipped up and they had children. And then their children had children. And one of those
Uncle Luke.
children is Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Well, but that's a pretty big jump. That's a big jump.
I don't think
Like,
so.
This is why I'll
One
push
led
against
to the
that.
other.
But I'll push against that because if you are a gangster rapper or that kind of rapper, you're going to make sure that your daughter is a certain type of girl. Like Sexy Red was not raised by a millionaire dude that sent her to private school.
No.
Yeah. You know what?
You're taking it a little bit too literal, Passport OG. What I'm saying is take for instance, you had people that were of the Too Short, Two Live Crew
Too
group,
Short
the
has
people who
kids.
were
He has
listening to
girls.
them. I'm not talking about the artist. I'm talking about the fans. The fans that took on that as that is a
The
legitimate
fans
lifestyle
are
to
his
lead.
kids. Oh, okay, I get it.
And that's what I'm
Okay.
saying is that culture was bought by hook, line, and sinker by certain people, and then they had children. Those children today, those are the Sexy Reds and stuff of today.
Mm.
But that can go any myriad of different directions. I mean, there are people who went to Ivy League schools who listen to Two Live Crew, right? Like it's not direct. It's not a direct relationship. I mean, I know college graduates who listen to Luke. You play Doodoo Brown, they'll still squatting. They'll start twerking.
Right. The intelligence has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm saying from top to bottom. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if there's old tapes of Michelle Obama twerking. I don't. Hey,
of course,
it's throughout the entire cultural set. You don't have a high model of there isn't a group of Black Americans that
show decorum.
Well, that separate themselves and talk down on degenerate rap culture. That does not exist. Show me where high Black culture is. What would be a representative of high
Black culture was in the late 80s and early 90s with Bill Cosby. But what happened to Bill Cosby? Like all of the degeneracy in the Black community did not get treated like Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was the guy. And then all of a sudden all this stuff came up from 25 years ago, and then Bill Cosby gets thrown out of the way, and instead of
even
being
before
able to
that,
watch reruns
you know something.
Hold on. Even before that, Bill Cosby was trying to tell everybody. He was trying to give the solution to the community, the degeneracy in the community. And what did niggas say? Niggas say, no, shut your old ass up. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that.
Well, I'm glad that you brought Cosby up, because you had the Cosby Show, right?
Cosby Show,
and then what was the spinoff from that?
Different World.
And who
Different
was on
World.
Different World?
Which one?
The later versions of it.
Tupac.
Jada and Tupac. So that's what I'm saying. It always comes to a point to where the quote unquote high culture of Black America are still accepting the low.
Well, but they weren't that at the time. But I guess my point is,
Tupac wasn't that at the time, showing up to the college campus with a red jumpsuit on.
Tupac was keep your head up.
That was keep your head up. Tupac. That wasn't Thug Life. Tupac. SKC. That was before
he was like Digital Underground.
That was immediately after he left Digital
All
Underground.
Around the World, the same song. Yeah. That guy.
That was immediately after the whole his stint with Digital Underground. So yeah. But then, like you said, I think Poetic Justice with him and
that's right.
Him and Janet. Yeah, him and Janet happened before his whole Thug Life persona. I see what you're saying, SKC, but at the same time, this is what I say. And I see what Passport OG is saying too. Everything's gonna have the negatives in it. It's just a fact of the matter for niggas, the communitize you call them. So the eat, sleep, fight, bust. That's the problem, SKC. The eat, sleep, fight, bust mentality is more so than the content or the entertainment as itself. White people, bro, and I have to say this though, but white people have the craziest shit, bro. The first time I ever heard I'm gonna kill my mom and my dad and the whole family and all this other shit. Not no Eminem shit, hardcore. I think they call it what is it? It's got a certain, it's not rock, it's something like whatever.
Metal.
Yeah, metal, yeah, metal shit.
And for the most part, and see that, but hold on, but see that's the misconception about metal. A lot of metal is basically Christian hard rock, because a lot of your metal songs, if you like really listen to it, they're like reciting like Bible scriptures or some type of Bible
No.
story
But
about telling you.
just real quick, Josh. Let me say this. This is what I'm saying. You're gonna have questionable entertainment of all groups. The issue.
Oh, but yeah.
The issue and problem is with niggas. They can't differentiate reality from entertainment.
There you go.
There's not enough people that are responsible enough to consume the entertainment, and furthermore, the entertainment is purposely put off as true to life. I really shot them niggas. I really
You know
sold
what?
them drugs. I really.
It's crazy you say that.
It's the difference.
It's crazy you say that
between-
because me and my coworker, we was talking this morning, and he said the same thing. He's like, niggas can't differentiate between entertainment and the real world.
I've been saying that for years, Josh. That's the biggest issue and problem, and this is why you don't have a time and a place. This is why niggas don't understand the time and the place. I don't give a damn about a bitch twerking in the club. That's what the club is for. You're supposed to twerk, you're supposed to shake your ass, but you're not supposed to be twerking for presidential elections. You're not supposed to be twerking as an elected official to get votes.
How about this? The president is not supposed to be talking to people who twerk.
Yes, that too. But then too, Passport G, if you're trying to keep those people, you know what I'm saying, and again, this is the problem with black women being the deity and being just, you know what I'm saying, you can't say anything to them. You know that's how you're gonna get the vote. Remember the viral thing of the mom going off on the boy because he voted for Trump or whatever. That's a vote for Trump. You're supposed to vote Biden down the thing. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. You know what I mean?
He was about to throw that nigga out a moving car.
Yeah. So that's what we're saying, man. So again, though the Democrats, man, when you get political aspect, they know where their bread is buttered. And this is why you still have over 80% of black men attached to that plantation of voting that way. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's
until now you got to remember, like, the average guy who does not do illicit activities and he wakes up and goes to work in the morning and pays taxes, he's looking around and saying, where can I find a wife and build a family at? And if he's looking around and saying, I can't do that, the question becomes, why can't I? And you have to evaluate the society around you, because you're looking at all these chicks doing all this salacious stuff, and like, well, they're no wives anymore. So you're going to tell me that I'm not a stand-up guy because all these women are doing all this crazy stuff? And I think that's where we went from you got to do Biden to, okay, get Trump back in here because this is out of control.
Well, could we get a breakdown of the 60s feminists to see the goofies that convinced them? It's interesting. Well, you're talking about like the Margaret Sangers and those people, the white women that convinced black women to be a part of it. I mean,
I gotta interject. If with that comment right there, I think you should alley hoop it to SKC, because he goes into depth with the, what's it called, the Macombi River movement.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
He goes, I mean, it's a little bit convoluted, but I would tell him to go back to SKC archives for that. He breaks it down, and along with him and Green Gorilla, they break down the whole thing of the birth of intersectional feminism, and that dealt with like Kimberly Crenshaw. I was jaw dropped when I found out about a lot of stuff about that. But
yeah. Hold on. Oh, you said the plays and the programs they did to get them interested. Well, shit, I thought it was mainly like books and things, but yeah, I had to do a little research on it, man. Like I said, or like Azrael said, I would direct you to brothers that's more versed in it than me. I don't have a big following of the I guess the main white feminist movement. I'm more familiar with the modern version of it and those characters that are involved in it. Because, bro, at the end of the day, as much as feminism has been around and as big as feminism has an impact on this, there's still no group of women that chose it like black women did. Okay, and not only chose it,
Amen to
but
that.
weaponized it and metastasized it to the point of where it took over and pretty much deteriorated the whole race of people. And that's what I want to talk about when I talk about the whole the answer to the question as to why black boys aren't being educated and black girls are. You know what I'm saying? How black boys are failing or whatever in these school systems, and the black girls don't have the same issue. But yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. That movement. Listen, the LGBT movement was another big part of it that people don't understand, bro. Bro, you guys got to understand, bro. All these movements are parts of communism. The feminist movement is a branch of communism.
Marxism.
Yeah, communism, Marxism, and Marxism is a branch of communism. Everything still goes back to communism. That's why, really, I talked about this at length and at depth when the communist stuff again, like when I was telling you niggas about MLK being a communist. Okay, yeah, he was. He went to communist fucking schools, man. He was changed, and again, a lot of these things that we were thought and meant to think that were for us were just repeat and remixes of shit that had happened before. The black movement or whatever civil rights movement is just a copy of the shit that happened in the Cuba, bro. And none of this shit is new, dog. It's just wash, rinse, and repeat and put a new accent on it. Once you have that understanding of it, bro, a lot of this shit, that's why another big part of as to why black people are so anti-American, because a lot of your things that were pushed towards you that were supposed to be liberation were based in fucking communism, and were based in you not having an appreciation for and a hatred for your nation. All right, bro, you niggas don't want to go to Africa. You had the opportunity for over 100 years. Y'all niggas not going to Africa. You don't want to. I don't want to. There's no reason for you to.
The corruption would give a lot of you niggas nervous breakdowns if you went to Africa.
Yeah, you live in one of the best countries in the world. I'm not gonna say necessarily the best, but one of the best countries in the
Bro,
fuck.
did y'all any of y'all see the video BGS did with the black lady that moved to Africa and she
Yeah,
got
she
a
went-
culture shock?
got the little she got knocked up a little bit in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well,
Bro,
but
did it a long
but the
time ago,
problem, but the problem is that where can you go as a black person to a country where black people run black people? Like that's like the existential issue with black people. Like I can go to a country where Chinese people control Chinese people. I can go to a country where, you know, Italian people control Italian people. Where Thai people control Thai people. But if you go to Africa, everyone has their tentacles in Africa, and there's a reason why, and that's what makes it so difficult. It's because it's not like you can go to China and it's like, oh, you know what, Chinese people run China. I gotta assimilate to how Chinese people do stuff. It that's the really frustrating thing about blackness. Where do you go to a country where black people control black people? That country really doesn't exist. And
The thing about Africa, well, particular African countries, the corruption is just so much. A lot of African countries are run like the mom and pop shop black businesses, man. Like, and not necessarily saying like, oh, they're corrupt, but the way that they do things, everything. If you notice, one of the major flaws of black businesses here is we're not professional, and we're too
yes,
friendly and buddy. So the same thing, like what you do, how you do one thing, you do with the other.
how
So
you do one thing is how you do all things. Yep.
yeah, so it comes across as though,
I find it as a weird question because, okay, say like the whole thing of where can black people go to where black people are in control or over them, and okay, that comes almost it seems it's almost like like one would infer that black people would rule over black people in a better way.
That's what it's assumed. But going over to
And
Chicago if you want to.
that assumption I think has been disproved over this centuries and
Chicago,
centuries of
New
time.
York.
Well, but that again, we're talking about theology. We're talking about something that we're idealizing, right? If right, we don't have to do the if we're talking about Chinese people running China. We don't have to do the if about Japanese people running Japan or Indian people running India. We only do the if we're talking about black people running black countries, because again, the tentacles come from a lot of different places. So
Okay, well,
we can talk.
okay.
We can talk about the
One of the
ifs,
if you
but
want to take the conversation there, that's fine. I have no issue with that. But I think one of the problems that arises from that a lot of black people don't want to be honest about is that the forms of government that a lot of quote unquote black countries have come up with are not viable.
I don't disagree. Don't disagree. I mean,
you got people still running around talking about kings and queens as if they would want to live underneath a true dictatorship or monarchy.
well,
But
I
then
think
they don't
that
have an understanding of what serfdom was. So it's just a stupid conversation to have. But I get
but
it.
the
Why people do that is because you have within the culture this idea that black good, white bad.
well, but if you had the ideal governmental structure, you would have a monarch that's what's the word? A monarch that cares about the will of the people.
There
Like
is
that
no
is literally.
Chakala. What's his name? Chakala. He does not exist, and that's
Well, I
like some
mean,
Wakandian dream type of thing.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but
No,
the reason what
it
no
does
no
it
but,
does not. We have
no no
already gone through history, and
but here's my
history
point.
has found in humanity that monarchs do not work.
But here's my
That
point. My
most
point.
people that live under a monarchy are not happy.
But happiness is relative. My point is, there's a reason why while America was in Afghanistan and Iraq for 20 years doing whatever we were doing, China built high-speed rail that crisscrossed East Asia. And that can only happen if you have one dude that's saying, hey, listen, y'all gonna be a little bit unhappy, but we're gonna do this. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Who cares? I mean, right or wrong is relative. But America doesn't have high-speed rail. China does. So who won that? Like who's the winner?
Okay. Oh my goodness, man! Dude, it's like I'm doing two things at once.
I
I'm
know.
working.
It's
I'm doing
really
this,
really
but
complicated. I get
But
that.
I'm also looking in the chat. I almost wish I like Keep It 100. I would like to have that conversation with him because I think people go too far with certain thought processes. Take for instance, like this thought about happiness and efficiency and such and such.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
People can call me simp, wimp, whatever they want to call it. But everybody here wants to be happy more than they want to be efficient. Because if they did want to be more efficient, they wouldn't be here listening right now.
I mean, that depends on the definition of happy. Would you? Let me ask you this, SKC. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you about happiness. Would you be happy? I don't know where you live. Let's assume you live in Atlanta. Would you be happy if you could jump on a train in Atlanta and be in Washington, D.C. in 3 hours without having to worry about going through security checks?
I mean, we could make up all sorts of different scenarios.
Well, my point is just happiness is a kind of relative term, right?
And so is a lot of things. It's like success, like masculinity, like
efficiency,
power, like
efficiency.
efficiency.
Yeah, efficiency. Because that's different. Yeah, that's gonna be.
I mean,
It's gonna be. It's a lot. It's something that doesn't have a it has a finite definition, but it's very nuanced in different. And you know what I'm saying, in reference to a personal opinion, to reference to industry, in reference to region, in reference to culture, a different thing. So I understand what SKC is saying. But yeah, again, this whole ideology, man, where men can't be happy, bro. We can't do that. That's and I've been saying that for a long. This is the first place. Well, not the first place, but this is a place where I heard for the most where black men were telling other black men, you don't need to worry about being happy. You just need to make more money and and be successful and all this shit, bro. What's the whole purpose in life, man, is having that balance. It's called motherfucking work-life balance, right? So you're supposed to have a modicum of success, duty, all these different things, right? But at the same time, man, you're supposed to be able to sit down and enjoy yourself, the fruits of your labor. Again, shout out to the Hate God niggas. It's a reason why a lot of these principles and things that people get lost and over time, man. And this is what I'm telling you. We're here in this time right now to right those wrongs. All right, we have enough experience from the dudes from previous generations and whatnot, and this failed false sense of masculinity, bro, that just doesn't cut it for today's day and age.
Yeah.
Okay, according
Well,
to
but you say right the
quick,
wrongs.
just real quick.
I think it's just. Oh, go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. Again, we are not dealing with the same anything that our forefathers were dealing with. Okay, if you go back to the inception of America itself, I'm not going hunting or I'm not protecting my house with no motherfucking musket, bro. Okay, I'm not. Now, does that get rid of 2A? No, it doesn't. We have to update the standard though, and that's one of the great things when you use and contextualize things. You can't nullify the Second Amendment and say, okay, well, if we go by the Second Amendment, we should all be using muskets and cannons. No, motherfucker. No, you have to modernize things as things, improve and so on and so forth. What hasn't happened, especially for the black community, specifically, because again, black men weren't talking. But you have just think back to your granddad or your uncles or the older people, the people there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to take care of your family. Or hey, what I'm saying, I wouldn't have done that. And people will tell you a lot of shit after the fact, after you made the mistake, versus actual true leadership and telling you the shit to do versus waiting for you to fuck up on shit and then telling you you should have done it. That's one of the biggest issues and problems that, rightfully so, I heard here first. Chastising boomers and some Gen Xers. Because it's like, hey man, you guys didn't lay out the path and then lay out a way for the younger black men to come along and follow in order to get success. That's what we're doing here. The whole thing about, hey, shout out to Azrael, shout out to Sub-Zero, shout out to Tech G, shout out to all the tech brothers that's telling you, hey, look, bro, hey, keep 100, I think. Keep 100 is a tech guy. Look, you can get this certification. You don't have to fucking spend tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars going to college and wasting this shit, bro, to get this piece of paper. You can go here, work this many hours, this many months, or so on and so forth, get this certification, and now you can work. Your job opportunities are endless. You see what I'm saying? That's what we are doing that generations before us didn't do. You know what I'm saying? It's, hey, get you a good job and work that job. You retire. You know what I'm saying?
But what you're saying is essentially what I think. I think what's happening now is a form of a black male constitutional convention, right? We study all this in 1776 when we don't want to pay the British all the taxes, all that stuff. Like you're getting a group of black men that are saying, "Listen, we got to rewrite these rules because this ain't it."
Yes,
and it's never happened before. And so, how do you write the rules? We don't know. They didn't know that either. And that's why you got so many people like butting heads because we're doing something that's never happened before.
Well, I think a key in that equation, Passport OG, is when you say you go back to 1776 and all of that, and you say, okay, those were pretty young group of men as well. Where did they didn't know what to do as well? Well, they looked at other forms of government that did work, and they took bits and pieces of it in order to formulate something new.
Thank you, SKC.
So
Exactly.
they didn't just start from square zero and then just try and throw a bunch of stuff to the wall. They systematically looked at a variety of different cultures and then created what's called the American experiment. So it's like the template is there, but people want to assume as though there's nothing to look to. It's like, no, you have a lot of stuff to look, which is why I think your channel, Passport OG, is important, because when you bring up different cultural mores and things that are efficient, that have to do with family production, relationships, and making money, all of that stuff, those are bits and pieces that guys can take and then they can assimilate into the whole of their lives. But one of the issues that I see in that is that some of the guys don't understand that if you are going to take certain concepts from other groups and cultures and countries, that also means you have to throw some stuff away.
Oh, I 1,000% agree with that. Some stuff's got to get thrown away. I 1,000%. You're right.
Because there are going to be some habits and some ways of thoughts and behaviors that are going to be incompatible with the things that you're trying to adopt.
Yeah, just downright counterproductive, SKC. And like you said, that's a big part of shirking that shirking the eat, sleep, fight, bust mentality.
There you go. There it is.
That's the biggest part. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd for the 2, brother. I greatly appreciate you. But in SKC, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I say right now is a very, very delicate part, because I understand SKC. I understand. You know, I like and respect your what's that? Let me say this: SKC was right. SKC came in the door saying, telling me, "Fantastic, hey, bro, I know, you know, but fam, you can't do it." And you know, I tried to fight it and whatever, and so on and so on. And listen, I'm still not, you know, I'm black. I deal with black people, black women still my first, you know, choice, A1, day one, all that type shit or whatever. But as far as community goes, SKC was right, bro. This shit can't be saved. It can't be saved. At best you can salvage, but most importantly, you're gonna have to fucking make that exodus, man, and create our own shit. The successful black man, and this is why I say it's very important. And use SKC as a perfect example. I am not going to shame. I'm not going to exclude a black man because he has a woman, a biological woman that he has a family with, and that you know shows him the proper respect as he should, as a man, as a husband, as a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to exclude that man out because he's not strictly dealing with a black queen, you know. And that's one of the biggest things that we're talking about here now too, understanding my like-mindedness with SKC and other brothers like him, that whatever, and whether it be single brothers or whatnot, and so on and so forth. We have to understand that the mentality is more so important now than even just, you know what I'm saying, the racial aspect of it and the phenotypical part of the land, and then branch out with everybody else. But still, man, we have to get out of these things, which are, again, walls purposely put up to keep black men on the plantation, right? When again, we know, we look at this from a mathematical standpoint, take all the emotionality out of it. There's never been a woman that's caused more damage to the black man than the black woman. That's just that's undeniable. Okay. And we don't even got to start talking about legal things and, you know, and DV and child support and divorce. We can just look at abortion. Okay. So just from the fact of the matter that black women have, you know what I'm saying, deleted enough black boy babies before they even made it into this world, not for complications, not for safety reasons, just off of, hey, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That in itself. But yeah, man, that's why I say this what's happening right now. I hope more and more you brothers understand how serious this is, man, and how monumental it is, and just don't downplay it. You listen to the detractors, you listen to the naysayers, man, they're gonna tell you niggas on the internet with a microphone and you ain't doing nothing and so on and so forth and all this other shit. All right, man, cool, fine. That's the case why you're here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, like I said, it's a lot of stuff that's happening here, and we literally are creating this new way of thinking and culture just right here, you know what I'm saying, in this space and in a lot of other places too, where black men are having conversations that haven't been had before.
Well, fantastic. I'll say this because I guess I consider myself I kind of underling of BGS, as black men, we have to stop defining ourselves by sexual access allowed from women. We gotta stop it. Like a man can say, I'm not gonna have sex for 3 years, and he's still a man. Like we gotta get away from this idea that I'm a man because I get sexual access. Because in other cultures, you can purchase it, a woman can give it to you. You all these different ways that you can get sexual access. But in our culture, it's does a woman want to give me sexual access because I'm me?
Pat,
And then
Pat,
that makes me more of a man than other men.
But
And
does she
so
lust
you
that?
got
That's the thing. Does she lust it? Does she? Is it genuine desire?
but
there you
passport, and
go.
that's what I'm saying.
Who said
And
that? Who
passport,
said
that's the number one. That's the number one offense you can give any black man is you don't get no pussy.
Man,
I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how many properties you own. I don't care what
there
degree
you
you
go.
have. I don't care what type of status you have. The number one insult to give to another black man is you don't get no hoes. You don't get no pussy. Black women know this and they weaponize it. Niggas know this and they they will try and weaponize it. And it's
Yep.
like, bruh, what are we talking about here? Y'all acting like shit again. The shit that has the highest STD rate, the shit that has the most kids by the most different fucking dudes. This shit is some type of prize, bro. This is some accomplishment by putting your dick in a hole. Seriously. This is like you said, passport. Just I'm gonna throw it back to you in a second, but passport G, you're saying something that I hope people are catching. This is cultural. Strictly to the black man, and this is why we're talking about this. You're cultured to motherfucking think, bro, that your value starts with your dick, starts and ends with your dick. That's a fucking poison, bro. That's a poison. And furthermore, what I'm here to tell you, dog, if you leave this shit, bro, just walking around being a fucking black dude in a lot of places, bro, the pussy will jump on you. You ain't gotta pay for it. You ain't gotta even say much, bro. Again, we get some good cologne. Use a decent pair of shoes. You ain't got to motherfucking, it ain't got to be Gucci's. They ain't got to be Balenciagas. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just saying, dog. It's just crazy, dog.
So where does that come from? I know you guys said that it's cultural, but slow it down a bit. Where are the beginnings of
it comes from
that style of conversation? You don't get no poon, therefore you're this. What are the beginnings of that?
It comes with the woman being deemed as the prize in the black community, bro. As the mama, black queen mama, black queen mama type shit.
Go a step further. Is there an age bracket in the black community where there are certain women that can be deemed as no longer desirable? Because I can tell you here, if you are a certain age, you are doing the work as a woman. You're doing the work to get a man.
What they call them Christmas cakes. I know that's the thing in China. But over here, Sarge, I don't know if you guys know Sarge at SWP. He used to always say that.
Of course.
About how all of our sex symbols are in their 50s in Black America. Most of them, if they're not, they're in their 50s. From Sanaya Lathan to Regina Hall to Taraji P. Henson, like they're all older women. Like he's like, what white woman is like by the time they hit 30. Like what's the last? She was in the Barbie movie. Like people were really. There was a lot of white dudes clowning her. Like, why was she picked out of all people? She's over 30.
Yeah. They saying Robbie hit wall.
Yeah. So like with us, it's like you could look like a lot of niggas. Shaka Khan could still get it. So unfortunately, that's how the dynamic is.
Well, again, Ezra, I'm glad you said that. Now you think about it, shit. I didn't even look at it. It's everybody always brings up what's her name? Fucking Waiting to Exhale. Angela Bassett, right? Angela Bassett like 60 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett in her 60s. Angela Bassett clearly has had work done, but everybody act like Angela Bassett is just this, goddess of a fucking attractiveness of woman and so on and so forth, and just like that, right? And it's just like, okay, she does look good for her age or whatever. She, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but still, like you said, man, it's just the whole black don't crack thing. And as you say, like, black women get out here. I still got it. And these young boys, I wish I had the thing. I need to save that one. Y'all seen the shit where the woman was like, she was like 63 years old. She did have a fat ass. She was like, granny had the fucking fatty. And she was like, yeah, honey, I still got it. Right? Type shit. And it's just like, bro, like, why are you literally a grandmother? That's why I say, you know what I'm saying? I had the run for Make Grandmas Great Again, bro. Even the matriarchs, the true matriarchs, like I said, don't exist anymore. Our grandmas, they're
Yeah,
dead.
they don't get an opportunity to be like regal ladies. They're
No,
always
they
sex
they
symbols.
just old hoes, man. They old hoes. You got women that's 50 and 60 years old out here talking about hot girl summer and the young
Yep.
boys and whatever, and it's crazy,
Are
man.
you talking about Mary J. Blige and
Lord
what's her
Jesus.
name?
Yeah, Mary J. Blige, Lisa Ray,
And
what's the
Fox Soul. What's her
Taraji P.
name?
Henson out
all
there
the
with
foxhole, yeah.
remember that?
The one that
Remember
was
that?
dealing with a 50 Cent. What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name? I can't think of her name. But yeah.
Vivica Fox?
Yeah, Vivica Fox. Yeah.
Vivica.
No, I was
They
just
they don't get a chance to age gracefully. You got to be a sex symbol when you're in your 60s. Come on.
and here's the thing. This
Craziness.
the conversation that's been going around in the space is that why is Andre 3 Stacks, why is he switching over to something else? And a lot of people in the black community are giving him a hard time from evolving from rap. Now, people could say if you want to rap as an older person, that's fine, but if you don't, you got to respect that the person has moved on in terms of their maturity level. They feel as
Yep.
though, oh, I've done all that I can in this area, let me move on. It's like the black community is entrapped by Peter Pan syndrome.
Yep.
So people, it's like, oh, you can't. Why you can't make another Outkast album? It's like the man moved on, have kids, and whatever. His perspective on life changes. So
Shout out to Bluff City Nerd again for the 5. Really appreciate you, brother. Only in the black community where the man being able to screw a lot makes him more of a man than nothing else. Ninjas are done after plantation. Yeah, man. And I'm glad. I wanted to make this point. Listen, I told y'all, in this thing, if you go in the comments and look at the original post, all right, the most important thing, man, all right, the most important fucking thing they got going, dog, is telling you that you niggas are jealous of this man that will never see the light of day of freedom again. And you're mad because woman want to fuck him and not you. Okay? That's one of the main fucking shaming tactics being used.
How about this, Fantastic? Penis size. Like, seriously. The only reason why penis size matters is because you've had an opportunity to compare a lot of different penises, right? If you have never been with any guy and you choose one guy who's a baller, he's built a business, all of this stuff.
Passport OG, brother. I gotta respectfully, brother. Pause, but keep going. I just gotta.
No,
for the
okay.
brand purpose, I gotta put a pause on here. But go ahead.
Pause.
Go ahead.
But if you got Leslie, what's her name? Leslie Jones.
Oh God,
on
Leslie
TV
Jones.
talking about,
That's a man.
you gotta get up in it. You gotta ride up in me. Like
since she been going at the Passport Bros, I call her Master Jones. Trying to bring everybody back to the plantation.
But the thing is, it's simple, right? I'm not saying that you should be a micro guy. I'm just saying if you're an average guy and you're competing against, the dude that's got an Olympic sport and do his thing, so he got a place to stay.
Brother, we good. Let's move on.
You hear what I'm saying? Like my point is, if your job is I want to stay in somewhere indoors, so my job is I got to do X, you're gonna be really good at it. But if your job is go do some constructive stuff, how can you compete with that dude?
Hold on, we go. Man, player coaches overreaction to the nice guy friend zone. No man wants that either. Oh God, go ahead, SKT.
What is going any further, man?
I can't beat Cam Newton. I can't beat who in here can beat Cam Newton? Come on now.
Running? What you mean? What, a 40-yard dash? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
We don't want to
all
know.
that you know what I'm talking.
We good. Go ahead, SKT. Go ahead, brother.
Well, okay. Just on another thought, one of the things I was thinking about on this whole thing about the whole eat, sleep, fight, bus culture and all that, and people always talking about their manhood and all that type of stuff. I find it odd that in the culture, a subset of how people, especially young boys, interact with each other. The ranking, the bussing, the captain, capping, all that stuff. It involves putting the other person down about sex. A lot of it does. And so that it's like the kids are trained in that way to do that, and they continue that on up into their adulthood. It's like it is what it is. And where did they get that from?
Well, yeah, again, like you said, man, that's the thing of it. It comes from your whole point in life, again, is to be accepted by this woman and her allowing you to take care of her and the children she's most likely had by somebody else, unfortunately. And for too long, again, black men have just went along and played along with it because we were told, again, actually, we were the first generation to witness the stepdaddy culture like that in mass. The 80s, 90s, late 80s, early 90s was huge for stepdaddy culture because why? A lot of these chicks were having divorce booms or whatever, divorce boom hit. And then, if they weren't having kids by themselves due to the crack epidemic and all this other stuff, you started having people that were still, quote unquote, on the last levels of marriage or cohabitation before you completely, totally exited it in the late 90s to early 2000s. So, again, man, when we start talking that culture word, man, it's the emphasis of that isn't even understood because it's never really been a true thing that's understood by the community, black community, however you want to call it. Like I said, on the most part.
With that stated, man, yeah, it was a failure. But hey, I don't know. I kind of wonder from you guys' perspective. There was you see where everything is going at now, Sexy Red doing all this stuff. And then I don't know if you saw that clip about the black female ballet teacher.
Yeah,
her going off about these 5-year-old girls in her class.
No lie,
not wanting to listen, to listen to the classical music, but we're
I got that coming up. Got them, actually requesting.
Yeah, I want to hear you doing that. I want to hear you do that.
Casey, let me just say this: when I heard the twerking part and she started crying, I literally felt I could hear that laugh echoing through my head. Like it was,
I mean, it is what it is because we had that conversation before about the classical music and everything and how certain people can't. Okay, I'll just get out of there. But with that stated, you have 5-year-old girls who are requesting from their teachers to listen to Pound Town. Where do you see Black American culture in 10 years?
Well, our culture is centered around sexual pleasure. That's the center of Black culture. Can you pleasure me? Right? Look, I've been in Japan for 20 years. Okay. I have been with Japanese women, and a Japanese woman will look at you, and when you do your thing, she'll be happy that she made you do it. But in America, the whole thing is, did you pleasure me? And like that whole mind warp is so different. It's so different, man. Like, you got to please her, or she's going to go out and tell people you X, Y, and Z, you ain't no man. And like, that's like the antithesis of pretty much every other culture. It's so wild. Like, it seems like it makes sense until you step outside of it and you're like, Why is my job to do all this jumping through hoop stuff? Like you
Okay,
realize that's okay. I'm sorry.
and,
Go ahead.
and I get that passport, OG, but let's take it out of the personal and the the whole carnal stuff and all that stuff. Take for instance, take Fantastic. Your sons have girls that are coming up that are younger
Yep.
than them that they know how to twerk since 5 years old.
Yeah, man. Hey, young SKC are younger than that. SKC five is given 2 minutes, like at least 2 years or not 3 years of grace, fam.
They're going to be they could come to your sons and say, yeah, I remember I took ballet. We was twerking up and up. This is where you're at this point.
Well, but here's the difference. Here's the difference, though, right? The difference is if my son gets that woman pregnant in, say, China, Japan, India, she gets $100 a month if she gets custody of the kids. In America, she gets $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month. That's the difference. The difference is, okay, you want to be a thought? Fine, be a thought. This is what you get for a thought in this country. But in America, America rewards thoughts. That's the problem.
And that's the weird thing about it is there's a complication of other thought processes that come out of that. And I know you gotta hit this Cash App in a second, Fantastic. But I guess what I'm trying to alert to people are the other repercussions that are happening past all of the quote unquote sex talking and people having their relationship issues and all that other stuff. What I'm stating is this: do you want, when you go to the it's already bad enough as it is, but think about the repercussions of having people in fast food who knew how to twerk since they were 5. Think about the repercussions of having teachers who were twerking at 5. Think about the repercussions of having a nurse who was twerking at 5. It's like their mindset on a variety of issues, if they are that centered on sexual pleasure, it messes up a lot of other stuff. And I don't think people really want to have those conversations because it goes deep into the psyche of the community.
Shout out to the sneak, 2008 for the 5. Greatly appreciate you, brother. You guys looking at it all wrong. Both unions competing for access to sex boils down to natural selection. If you can't get sex, it means that your genes are not worthy. No, brother. No. See, and again, you're right.
You can have the kids, but you got to raise them.
Yeah, let me say this. You're right from a scientific standpoint, but again, Black women have a level of standards and requirements that are unlike any other group of women on the planet. Again, this right here, this whole stream started because there's an addiction to an archetype or a nigga type of fucking of man. All right. If you do not have the criminal aspect to you, you don't have the thug aspect to you, the gangbanger, the drug dealer, the scammer. If you don't have that SKC, the nigga juice, right? But the spiciness or the toxic aspect of it, bro, you are seen as lesser than. Again, Michael B. Jordan was called the sexiest man alive by a long running newspaper or what magazine. That's what it is, right? Women around the world voted this man, the most attractive man in the world, and Black women call this dude corny and not all that. Okay, the women that are attached to him that were mad at him because one point in time he was dealing with white women. Okay, he got in a relationship with a Black woman, and then as soon as he broke up with that black woman, they turned on him. All right, a man that was judged by all women globally. Okay, he's the most attractive man alive, Black women, motherfucker, said, "Get this lame, corny nigga out of here. There's nothing impressive. This is a man that's what, mid-30s, highly successful, never had a blemish or record or anything on his life. He didn't beat women. He never had any accusations of doing anything towards women. Clean fucking record. And what do they say? He looks like he knows where his birth certificate is. He looks too responsible. This is the level of women we're dealing with. So the sneak, hold Ezra, I'm wrapping it up. So the sneak, brother, you have to understand, black men are not held to a regular standard of natural selection.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
I have bitches lie to y'all and say how much that nigga you this I'm 6'5", okay. I have very strong gene pool. I got two 18-year-olds that's 6 feet tall, okay. I'm intelligent. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any like bad family history or so on and so forth. So this gene shit, bro, or whatever, I've already had kids. To this day, bitches will tell me you don't get no pussy, bro. Are you serious? These are the women that we're dealing with. You have to fucking understand that, fam. So I greatly appreciate you for the 5. Go ahead, Azrael.
I just wanted to through what you're talking about, Michael B. Jordan. I've never heard white or non-black women call him corny, but I digress on that point. But my thing is when people come to the fact that your genes are unworthy to be mixed in the genes pool. The aesthetics, the physical aesthetics, is just one part of desired genes. That's the physicality. The physicality of somebody is just only one facet. There's also intelligence, right? In other cultures, people root out for intelligence. That's why the people that are quote unquote God's chosen people, they're usually the top of majority of the industries that we see in America, is because they know how to how should I put it, vie or look for genes or characteristics that will be more beneficial to a family unit. It's not like, oh, he has nice teeth and he got dreads on, let me have a kid by him. No, it's more effort put into this. And if you could put back what he said, what was that? Let me see the specific comment. He mentioned
he basically said you can't get girls or something.
No, but he's saying it's not. No, his last point was the genes are not worthy.
Not worthy.
If those genes were truly worthy, the black community looks totally different. If those
one of y'all got a lot of background. I can't hear that. Got a lot of background.
Oh, go ahead, Ezra. That was Passport OG. He was in a windstorm or something.
If your genes were true, if the genes were truly quality material, then you wouldn't have situations where majority of your black boys can't read on a 3rd grade level. There's a correlation with that. If your father can't read, more than likely you're gonna struggle as well, right? And it's just a vicious cycle. So this whole concept of you're just not worthy, but it's like, no, you're as a group of people. Everyone else is going into the AI age, and you're stuck behind not even knowing how to read on a literary level. Like, there's a lot of black people that are walking around as functional illiterates. We just don't want to discuss it.
Arrested Developed Functional Illiterate. Yep. They don't read. They haven't read a book since Goosebumps, probably. Jack and Jill Ran Up the Hill. They ain't read, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's ridiculous for people to make those kind of comments when they watching what's going on every day. Like, bro, you can't just continue to just go down a path and act like you don't see what you see.
And my thing is this: I don't. If you're gonna go along with that premise, then don't complain and whine when you hear when you say, "Oh, why am I dealing with certain racism because there's no black figures in a certain position for me? Why is there no black doctors that I can go to? Why am I always at the mercy of other races of people when it comes to the professions needed to have a stable, civilized life?" Well, they say that they're worthy, right? So
mute up, Passport.
Hey, Passport OG, got to mute up. Yeah, you got background. Go ahead.
More or less, when people complain about racism and them being locked out of certain positions or certain lifestyles, for example, if you hypothetically say, "Oh, every doctor I deal with they're non-black, so they're going to treat me a certain way. Well, it's like, okay, if your community didn't pull for specific genes that would highlight a person having a more potential proclivity to become a doctor or a lawyer, then you can't complain that you're not getting a certain treatment, because that's not what you invested in. If you didn't invest in having a quality form of life, then you can't complain about racism. You know, if that makes any sense. What I'm
That's
trying.
I understand what you're saying, and people have to realize that they're basically vying to stay at the bottom most of the time. Them arguing against what we're saying is arguing to stay at the bottom. They don't want to go any further. They don't want to go any higher.
Hey, did you see what Sexy Red said to her? That's why I know she low key a plant. She to the ballet teacher, she replied, but she took down a tweet. But she was like, "Oh, shut the F up and go and play ski again," or something like that, right? So I believe she's she gives off plant vibes for sure. But yeah, man,
it's like watching real life Baps, bro. That's what it's like watching real life Baps. Baps then came in real life 30 years later, or however long that movie was, whatever it was.
For real. And another thing too, people were trying to say, well, back in the day, people would listen. They were like, oh, I listened to Little John when I was in the 2nd and 3rd grade. But it's like, come on, dog. Like, there's a difference between Little John saying something to the window, to the wall. Like, you wouldn't really know what that meant, right? And you talking about Dreadheads do the. I mean, it's a totally different dynamic. You know, and my thing is this: 2 wrongs don't make a right with that particular. Just because you may have heard Little John when you were like 6 or 7, that doesn't make that doesn't condone what we're doing now. We're regressing as a people.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Let me see where we at. There we go. Shout out to the Sneak 2008. Appreciate you again. Black women are gaslighting black men to keep us in chaos, because if men were in charge and established ranking, then men will select black women based off looks. Example, Leslie Jones, who smashed her if she's fit, feminine, and friendly. Again, brother. brother. She telling you that niggas can't even smash when she trying to pay them to do it, brother. So again, bro, there's always gonna be niggas that's I call them the scavenger niggas or the roadkill niggas. Okay, hey man, I just hit that deer. That's some good deer meat. Don't just leave it in the street. Some of you niggas be like that, man. I've been the nigga that been in the club back in the day when them lights come on. All right, I seen some of you niggas walk up out of there with some motherfucking some John Henry Juniors, some motherfucking Flavor Flav the seconds. All right, some TD Jakes, some TD Jakes the thirds. Yeah, man, I done seen it. So again, man, I'm joking about it, but I'm not gonna knock you. That's at the end of the day, man. As long as you don't get her pregnant, bro, just don't get her pregnant. Please don't do that. Brothers have needs, and again, brothers are ugly bitches gonna get fucked. That go look at an episode of My 600-Pound Life, and every last one of them bitches got a boyfriend. Okay, there are some niggas that are just hey, any pussy will do. Okay, that's never gonna change. What I'm telling you in mass though is like majority of brothers aren't in that boat. Majority of black men aren't in that boat. And a lot of dudes are going to greener pastures because a lot of more women are starting to, go towards that way. So I understand what you're saying, man, but bro, things are changing, dog. Yeah, that have faith in brothers, man. I don't have faith in niggas, but have faith in successful brothers that are, expanding their horizons and learning new shit, man, and just getting a new way to look at this shit. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd. Yes, Lester Jones. Yeah, Lester Jones. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd. Lester Jones is definitely. I can't believe that he said that. I can't believe that Schmam said that shit. You got on national radio and embarrassed yourself talking about niggas couldn't perform. Bitch, have you looked in the mirror? Jesus Christ. Yeah. But hey, man, listen. Hey, I greatly appreciate y'all for coming up, man. This was a wonderful live. My first one back, bro. We gonna be here, doing the damn thing, man. And that's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Holla.